Pitchers and catchers, MFer. Okay, that's how we started. Baseball season's back. None of this other garbage. I know. It'll be a bit of a letdown when all you see today is guys walking in with their bags and stuff. Cool. Awesome. It's back. But no, man, this is one of those little mile markers that you get through. Welcome in. Ben and Woods, 97.3, The Fan. So good to be here with you this morning. I'm Woodsy. Paul Reindel's our executive producer. How are you, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. Ben Higgins is your friendly neighborhood sports anchor, the chairman himself. Good morning, sir.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody, and welcome back to baseball season.
It feels so good. Imagine my surprise, you guys, this morning. Imagine my surprise when I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I go, oh, man, I better get back to sleep. So I fall back asleep, and then I wake up again at 2:05. What had happened was I actually woke up at 12:30 in the morning. I woke up at 12:30 this morning, thought it said 2:30, went back to sleep, and I was like, oh, I feel pretty good. Woke up, and it was 2:05.
You went back in time.
And I was like, oh, my God. So I got up at 2:05, did my stretching, made a full breakfast, futzed around on my phone for a while, did some foam rolling, things like that. Got out of the house at 4 o'clock in the morning and got here. And I'm so loopy that I was walking through the building. I was the first one in the building. And they're playing they have a speaker system here, and they play it's usually KSON.
It rotates around except ours. They never play ours.
Ours is never on the loudspeaker.
Music.
But I'm walking from the kitchen into here, and I don't know, like Fart in a Small Town or something is on over the loudspeaker, some garbage I didn't want to hear. It was terrible, whatever it was. And I walked here, I go, Alexa, stop. And I was like, wait, this isn't Alexa. You're not at home. It's not an Alexa. I've lost my mind. I'm so tired.
Sleepwalking
around the building. Alexa, stop. I don't want to hear farting in a small town or whatever on KSON this morning. So I just got in here and was like, all right, I'm just going to start reading the story. Sammy Lev says he's here on the weekend, and it actually switches to our station on the weekend. Yeah, when no one's here.
That sounds about right.
It does sound about right.
When they can play all that good network radio.
Yeah. Let's head on out to let's go out to Giants Stadium and check in with Bill Johnson. Here, the Giants up 14-3. There's a couple field goals here. All right, that sounds great, bro. Let's head out to Nashville. Titans are out there too. Like the whole time when you're driving around on a Sunday after a baseball game.
Woods doing phone-in updates from NFL games was the content I didn't know I needed.
It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's head on down to Florida. Yeah, another concussion. He's going to come out there. All right, thank you. It's just the whole show. Is that
I do when I'm
because it's true.
It's so true.
Rarely listening to our station on the weekends in the car. I will hear some of those segments. They'll take so many calls. So many calls. And
then those check-ins. That's it.
And look, we don't take calls very often. When we do, there's usually a topic on the table. Sometimes we'll say, hey, no topic, ask us anything. But in general, we're talking Padres, NFL, whatever we're talking about. These guys, these national shows, they will just open up the phone lines and one guy will be like, hey, what do you think about Giannis? And they'll talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then they'll be like, so should the Bills trade Josh Allen? And you're terrible. They're all over the place.
It's dog ass, but it's not worse than farting in a small town or whatever was playing this morning that I literally just said, Alexa, stop. And I go, nope, that's not it. There's no Alexa here. So I've lost my mind, clearly. That imposter syndrome is what woke me up this morning. And it comes around every now and then. I think many out there can relate. And it's not the most ideal headspace for a human being to be in, much less a radio show host. So that's kind of what got me up early, and I hate it. I wish it didn't exist. I'm literally actively in therapy for it, and so that's what got me up this morning. And then you just start spinning out, about what am I going to do? What should I do? Well, like I just told you guys this morning, like driving home lately, thinking to myself, all right, the fastball's gone. You need to work on the secondary pitch. And I don't mean like for adult league. I mean like in career. Like my fastball, I feel like I've lost my fastball.
Like here?
Here, on the mic, which is a bad feeling. And here's the thing. I know I haven't, but in my mind is telling me, yeah, you've lost the heater, dude. Your time has passed.
Start all the thoughts that rush through your brain at like 2
o'clock in the morning. Start working on your splitter or your splinker.
Adapt or die.
Reinvent yourself, whatever it may be. And I don't know why it rears its head.
Can I just say,
but it does.
I don't agree.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel like we've had really good shows lately.
You guys have been awesome. You've carried me. I mean, you guys are silly. You guys are the turbo bullpen, and I'm the guy that gave you 3 1/3.
You're being silly, but it did. I don't know if you read AC's piece this morning about Craig Stammen starting his first season as manager and telling the story Stammen did about his final season, 2022, when he was injured, but he was trying to come back. And he had gone through his rehab and went out to the bullpen at Petco Park with one of the trainers to see, how it felt when he uncorked it. And he goes and throws a pitch, and the radar gun says 83.
Oh,
and the trainer just kind of shakes his head and looks sadly. Stammen at that moment knew it's over. I have lost my fastball.
Yeah,
I am done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah,
they actually have a numerical reading for that. It's a little
correct.
It's a little more difficult in radio to know when you've lost your fastball.
We do.
Trust
too.
me, you haven't. You're still gunning it at 98.
We do too. I mean, we have ratings. If the ratings are fantastic, but it's weird. That's what imposter syndrome does. It messes with your head and it tells you, hey man, you're not it. You're not it. You need to reinvent yourself or whatever. And that's when I get in trouble. Not in trouble, but like that's when I get mentally not great. But anyway, so that's what woke me up this morning. And then I came in and screamed at the intercom here at the station because I didn't want to hear that song, whatever it was. But it happens. It happens. So you pull yourself out of it. You get through it. And but again, you guys are like Mason Miller and Adrian Morahone, and I am fully feel like JP Sears right now. Just to bring it back to baseball and pitchers and catchers.
Maybe the first person who arrives in the morning should get to pick the music that plays throughout the building. You just have to be taught how to actually turn it on.
Do it. No, see, I don't care.
I don't even know how to change it.
I don't care enough, but I just know if it was silent, it would have been better than what I heard. And I wish, again, I should have Shazammed it so I could have played it for you because it was that bad. It was bad enough to make me yell at the speaker.
Shut up!
Enough! We get it. Fishing and blind hunting.
Security camera's probably hilarious.
Dude, it's so funny.
Just walking around screaming at the ceiling.
Just screaming at the ceiling.
And a dog and a gun and a girl.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm just like, God, I can't do it right now. I cannot do it right now. How's everybody else doing?
I'm okay. Had to say goodbye to my son. Went back to Seattle last night. I was able to get home early. He had a late flight, and I was able to get home early enough to have early dinner with him, one last meal before he left.
Well, he's not. I mean, yeah. Maybe you're like your one last dinner. Like you'll see him again. He's not going.
Not like not
lose him.
Not a final dinner,
right.
But for now, I don't know when the next visit's going to be. It's not already on the books.
Were you sad?
Yeah, of course.
Did you get a little misty?
Yeah, big hug at the end.
Where did we go for our last meal?
So I of course let him pick. He wanted to go to the dumpling bar in Encinitas, which is great.
It's so like, good, man.
It's like Din Tai Fung, but I mean, pretty much the same menu. They do it well.
I haven't been up there. That's the place by you guys, right?
Yeah. Same owners as Shanghai Saloon in Kearny Mesa, I believe.
I think I have had that one.
But here's the twist. They've just added the all-you-can-eat option.
Oh, boy.
Which my boys wanted to do.
Dumplings.
So, yeah.
I mean,
bro.
Game on.
This place, you just
It for so weekdays, Monday to Thursday, $31.99 Pretty much anything on the menu.
Okay, $31.99 a person.
Yeah.
And you can get anything on the menu.
Yeah, and the dumplings are like 12 to 15 in orders. So once you've gotten 3 of those, you've more than made your
Yeah. You get 2 orders down, you're like break even.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plus you can get appetizers.
How many in a order? Like
6 dumplings in a basket.
I mean, like when Megan and I go to Din Tai Fung, we get at least 2 orders of dumplings anyways,
right,
along with all the other sides.
You get other
and everything.
stuff.
2 each, right? You can't.
No, like I'm talking about when we're getting wontons and a bunch of other dishes.
Okay.
We'll get 2 dumpling orders.
I mean, I had
do
both
2.
the pork and the crab soup dumplings. So I had those 12 dumplings and the chicken wontons and a cucumber salad.
Sounds absolutely
$31.99.
It was really good
for all you can eat, and that's for the whole menu, not just
desserts,
dumplings.
everything,
Oh,
drinks.
God.
It's all included.
It's unreal.
Other than like the boba teas, I think.
Okay,
not a paid advertisement.
Just it's the place is incredible. Hannah and I went there once. It was unbelievable, and I ordered some big entree. That when I got that, I was like, why did I do this? I should have just eaten nothing but those dumplings. The entree actually wasn't that great. It was not that good.
It's all about the dumplings.
The dumplings there are unbelievable.
Xiao Long Bao, the soup dumplings, which are
I can eat them. It's 6:20 in the morning. I can eat them right
magic.
now.
How do they get soup inside a dumpling? But what they do is they make it gelatinous, and then when they steam it, it melts inside and turns into like soup with a pork meatball or soup with crab inside the dumpling. It's
a $90 meal though for you.
Yeah, but for a nice farewell meal.
That's good.
And it was and we got plenty to eat. But the only thing you have to be careful of is you come to the table, they put them down. And you want to eat them so badly because they're so delicious, but they are nuclear hot. Absolutely,
like poke a hole and
burn your face off hot if you try to eat them right away. So you have to then do that. Wait, patient, just one more minute. Just let them cool down just a little bit.
Oh my gosh!
It's not the outside; it's the inside. When you bite into the thing and it sears the inside of your mouth.
Molten soup starts spreading all throughout your mouth.
I could eat cold soup dumplings. They're that good. I mean, they're really good. Yeah, at 6:15 in the morning, easily could eat a dozen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So he's back to Seattle. That's such a bummer.
Yeah.
I get sad.
You're gonna go to the parade tomorrow?
I asked him, I said, are you going to, he said, I don't think so. Probably smarter to stay away from the traffic and everything.
I mean, if you're not a Seahawks fan,
he's going to go from the stadium right down 4th Avenue in Seattle. They're going to have the big celebration tomorrow. So he is now kind of dip his toe into the water Seahawks fan.
Okay, why not?
I know so he actually watched the game with me on Sunday, which was, he's not my sports kid. So that was a big step. I've never really watched a sporting event with him before.
His neighborhood, I mean, that's an easy bus ride to downtown. It might be worth checking out. Be kind of cool to see.
But it'll be chaotic as well.
It'll
be chaotic.
Chaos. Somewhere between chaos and chaotic.
Well, when's the next planned trip?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
I wonder if my parents were ever sad to see me go when I left when I go back to college. I don't think they were.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
I think it was like, good. You're Chicago's problem.
Well,
now.
As a parent,
week of our lives.
Feel like they're safe when they're under your roof.
Yeah,
like, you know where they are, and then when they're gone,
they didn't. I think it's I think for them, it was like he's out of sight. I don't have to worry that he's going to be rolling in at 4 a.m. today. He's probably will, but he's not. The funny thing about parenthood is that you being a pain in the ass or your kids being a pain in the ass never ends. So we're at. I've got my grandmother, we call her Nanny, right? My nanny, who's just an incredible woman. She's turning 90 years old in a few weeks. And me, Bo, and Taylor are flying back. Hannah, her business partner is gone, so she's got to work. She's got to hold down the fort for her business. So I'm taking the boys. And it's about a 2.5-hour flight. And then you land. It's about 45 minutes to an hour to get your rental car, and then it's about a 2-hour drive out to my folks' house.
It's an all-day affair.
It's an all-day affair. He said, hey, I'll get you guys' tickets with my miles. So then I realized, I go, hey, what time, by the by, I was going to work that Friday, the 27th or whatever. We were just back from spring training. Then I was going to have Hannah drop the kids off here. We are going to go down to the airport, jump on a plane, get the rental car, drive out. I go, what time do you think I'm going to land in DFW, Mom? She goes, about 6:30. I go, p.m.? She said, yep. I go, huh. And then about I call it 3 hours all in. I go, that doesn't sound awesome. And we kind of blow a whole day. I said, is there any way I could change the ticket? And the color from my dad's face just drained. It just drained.
Of course. Change fees.
I'm a 50-year-old.
Just so you can get there a couple hours earlier.
By the way, I'm a 50-year-old man.
Thank you, Elton
and
John.
He's like, oh, God, it never ends.
You know, the time difference works in your favor. It'll still feel like 6:30 or 7 when you get there.
Tell that to my 5 and 8-year-old, right? And I go, Dad, well, I mean, we get in, now we can spend the whole day together. He texted me, he's like, you can hear the sigh in his voice. He goes,
I'm with Gary.
I'll work on the tickets. I didn't, originally I wasn't going to take the day off. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just take that Friday off. You know, like we've got it. Use it. You guys will be fine. It's a Friday. You know, we're out fresh off of spring training. There'll be tons to talk about. And I said, all right, I am going to take the day off. So he goes, well, I sent the itinerary. Everybody said it was okay. I go, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I thought you wanted more time.
I would say one of
grandkids.
my major tenets in life is never change your flight.
It's
once you've booked it,
you're kind of locked in.
You just locked in. Even if it's like months in advance. It's like you now build your life around the flight time.
That's it.
You don't change.
Yeah, I felt
your
bad.
Flight.
I felt bad, but you know, he's my boss actually said to him the other day. He goes, "Pops, you know the first word I almost died." He goes, "You know the first word I ever heard you say?" And my dad started rolling, laughing. The first word I ever heard you say was,
sounds like Adam.
Yeah, it does. They're very similar. Very, very similar people.
Eric in the chat points out that when your kids grow up and have their own kids, that it could be Nana Hannah.
Nana Hannah. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to go. We'll do that. Fly back for the 90th birthday. It's a surprise to her. She doesn't watch. She doesn't know how to use YouTube. As far as I know.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
She could be listening right now.
She could be.
Sorry,
I don't think she is. Sorry, Nanny.
Spoil the surprise, Nana.
Nanny.
Yeah. Nanny, not Nana. No, Nanny.
We're coming. We're coming back home. Gonna get a little barbecue, a little chicken fried steak. You know how we do it, and then fly right back on Sunday. Ooh, can't wait. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got this morning,
man. I told you. Been up since 2 or 12:30.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made it in.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, Sammy Levitt is in spring training in Peoria.
He's in our chat too.
He is in our chat. He documented his entire trip from San Diego to Arizona, step by step.
He made me nervous yesterday filming while he was driving. I know it was on a holder or whatever, but still.
Well, I didn't have a problem with that.
I need my Sammy to. I need him to
stopped at Cafe Adesso.
Yep. I need him to be locked in on the road.
Had the going over the mountains, then lunch at Mr. G's in Yuma.
Yep.
And then we got the turn there at Gila Bend to head up north toward the 10, and then finally arriving in Arizona. But what I thought about that is I wasn't worried about him filming with a dash cam. That's fine. What I was thinking about was then after he makes the turn at Gila Bend, does he pull on straight over so he can then immediately post the video that he has
or did he wait
just
an
recorded
hour until he gets to Phoenix?
I don't know. I know it seemed like he was doing it in real time. So he had to stop, like at that prison or something on the way up from Gila Bend to the 10.
Because it would be extremely irresponsible to just post it while driving down that deserted highway.
I don't think he was doing that.
No.
So he was, on the side of the road at a mile marker somewhere in Arizona, posting content for you Padres fans to enjoy.
Well, the funny thing is every year I always think, Paulie, we should live stream or do something on the drive out, do something. But then I remember Mud and Dawn with the toupee, and I go, why? What are you even trying for?
What do you mean? The year you stopped at the center of the earth,
yeah, that was great. But we didn't
Yuma was insane.
We didn't film anything there. We didn't film anything while we were we just talked about it. But you're not going to beat Mud and Dawn in the car driving out together. You're just not going to beat it. So I'm like, why would we even try?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's
they kind of ruined all future drives.
Dude, they can't even do anything.
Right.
There's nothing they can do to top what they already did. So every year I'm like, Paulie, should we do something? I'm like, nah, let's just enjoy the ride. But it is the funniest content I think I've ever seen on a drive in my life. Those two having the time of their lives, the toupees. It was so good. And I'm like, you've ruined it for all of us. There's no chance we could follow.
You've got
that.
12 days to come up with an idea.
I got nothing. I told fastball's gone.
You're right.
I told you, dude. I told you.
Woods has lost it.
I have lost it, man. It is gone. So start looking for new co-hosts, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
not great in a contract year, by the way.
No,
you don't want your
that's not what
velo
we wanna
down
hear.
20 miles an hour in the contract year, but here we are.
Well, we'll work on rebuilding Woods' confidence over the next 3 hours and 40 minutes. We will come back, set the menu for the first day of spring training and what we've got for you on the Tuesday edition of Ben and Woods, broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios. We know how. Get our first check of traffic with Kelly Danick, and then off and rolling on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. First, though, if you follow sports, you know momentum can change fast. The same thing happens in the market. One headline, one downturn, and suddenly people are wondering if they're still on track for retirement. That uncertainty is exhausting. Trajan Wealth helps bring stability to that uncertainty. TRAJANwealth.com. Their fiduciary advisors focus on tactical investments and personalized strategies designed around your risk tolerance, not emotion, not hype. As an independent firm, Trajan Wealth isn't tied to one product or one approach. Everything is customized to you. They're local with offices in Carlsbad and Del Mar, and they understand what's at stake. If you want a steadier approach to your financial future, start here. Call 619-367-0207. That's 619-367-0207. David with Trajan has told me Tier 1s are already calling and helping set up their retirement, which is great to hear. You can also take a few minutes online at TRAJANwealth.com. Again, TRAJANwealth.com. Trajan Wealth, plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client paid advertisement, additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please
just a
don't.
little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Toupee Tuesday! Yeah! There's Donnie with the... Woo! Yeah! Donnie working the... Donnie's working the ball! I have always wanted this! And now it's mine!
How do you beat that? That's my biggest issue. It's like, man, we're going to have a really, really fun time driving out to spring training here in a couple weeks. We leave in 12 days, boys. 12 days away. We're out of the teens. 12 days from now, we are going to be heading
Toupee Tuesday
out to Peoria. And it's just the most fun week. It's such a great week. We've got some good stuff planned as far as like people we're going to see. And we have some traditions that we always do. Like we always go have a dinner with Jesse Agler. And it remains one of our favorite parts of spring training. But as far as the drive out, yeah, it'd be a great time on a Sunday morning to bust some content out.
I like our Ben and Woods cribs. That we
Ben
do
and Woods
every
cribs
year.
we do every year. We do
Only
every
spring
year.
training. We
Oh.
don't do that for fantasy
Nope,
camp.
we do it at spring training. We did the Ben and Woods cuck chair for fantasy camp, and that went over really well.
People like that
They
one.
like that one a lot. But I'm excited to go. And
What do you mean?
you played that real perfect.
What?
You just
I was-
sat there. All you had to do.
That was just my chair.
Surfers Rule. We're going out there on the 22nd. 12 days from now, we're going to be broadcasting live. The 23rd, the 24th, the 25th. We're turning around. We're coming back. We're going to be on the air the 26th. I'm going to be gone on the 27th, flying back to Texas. But yeah, if there's a pool, I think there is a pool, isn't there?
I think so.
I jumped in one before, but I'll do it again. Maybe I pushed Ben into the one this year. It was cold that night when I jumped in. And that was the place.
These Airbnbs aren't made of money. They're not going to be heating the pool when you're not there.
No. And that was the place that we showed up. And we went to dinner and everything. We gave him time. And that was the place we showed up, and all the laundry was piled up in the corners of every room, and they had no clean sheets. It had not been cleaned yet. And yeah, that was not my favorite experience. Ended up at the Hampton Inn.
Sarah in the chat has the advice that you don't want, but is true. Says you guys are all so funny and talented. Just because Don and Mud had a great bid doesn't mean you guys wouldn't. Give it a shot. I bet you guys would kill it.
See, it feels forced now.
Yeah.
Now anything we do, we've talked about it. It's out there. It's forced. This is the brain of mine, how it works, Sarah. But I just love that bit. It brought me so much joy. I watched it 1,000 times. We were out there. Oh, there's the cuck video.
Comfy chair.
Paul, I have
Why was it facing right at your bed? I don't know.
Paul, I have a technical question for you.
Oh, yes. I'm
So
happy to
if
help.
you could you come here for 1 sec?
Oh, God.
Show you, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong here. This is what Paulie's great at. So here's my YouTube, but I can't. That's what's on.
Refresh it.
Refresh it. Okay.
Turn
There's
the
an
volume down.
ad. Yep.
We're going to
Turn.
watch this ad real quick
Real
so we
quick.
can skip it.
Okay.
Hit skip right there in the bottom right corner.
Speaking of
Hey.
Speaking
show.
of Woods'
Thank you, buddy.
inability to work modern technology, that'll be one of our topics coming up this morning as we discuss today's actually official announcement of how MLB TV is going to work
Mhm.
for baseball fans this season
Oh,
in
there is an
partnership.
announcement coming today.
Yes, there is an announcement today. I believe it's official this morning. How you can watch out-of-market games on MLB TV, but now partnered with ESPN, you're going to have to jump through some extra hoops, apparently. And Woods is not good at jumping through technical hoops.
No, I'm not, and I don't feel like on this one. I know for a fact I'm not alone. I saw a lot of people complaining about it. A lot of people questioning.
There's a lot of confusion.
There
because
is,
you just
man.
said you're going to have to jump through ESPN's hoops, and then you go, I thought ESPN got out of baseball. Now they're making it more difficult to watch baseball.
Yeah. That's
No,
that's
ESPN's very much a part of baseball still.
they're just not doing Sunday night
Correct.
baseball. Okay. Which is good. I think that's a win for all of us.
Yeah.
I do. But
Now we get Kershaw.
that's true.
But we get Votto.
What if he's good? What if Kershaw's good?
He won't be.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think so.
Can I tell you this? Let's get in the trust tree. I think Joey Votto may wear us out after a while.
I agree.
I had the thought
I
this
do
morning
agree.
driving in. I was thinking about it. I go, I wonder if he's gonna like tone it down.
Or who is it? Rizzo, Kershaw.
I think Rizzo.
Votto?
I think Rizzo may be
Rizzo's
the
gonna be
best.
great.
I think he's going to be really good. Votto, I think after a while you're going to go, ooh. And then I think Kershaw. I think he'll be fine. I do. He's always been. He's engaging. Like he's done interviews, and you're like, all right, fine. Like I don't
Yeah.
like the two, but it's just one of those things. I think he'll be okay. Votto, I think may wear us out after a while. Maybe not. Maybe not. I could be
You
dead
think
wrong.
he'll
on
be
it.
like Tony Romo.
Yes, maybe Romo or like maybe a little bit too, out there. But I don't know. There's no the perfect matches
No.
are all gone.
Are they calling games or are they just doing studio work?
I don't know.
I don't know the details
Studio
of
work
their
would be great.
assignments.
I think that might be what they're doing.
Because like Benetti's calling the games allegedly.
I don't know that they're calling.
They're going to be
games.
like the panel, like A-Rod and Big
Frank
Poppy
Thomas.
for
Okay.
NBC,
All
maybe like sitting at the desk talking about the games. I would
Jeter
think,
and those guys. Yeah.
but they may throw one or all of them in the booth occasionally as well. But
All right. Hey,
I'm sure we'll get more details as we get closer to the season on that.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into it with an extremely open mind and just be grateful that it's not Joe Davis. So that's the thing I'm most grateful for.
But you'll still have him.
I know. I'll still hear him plenty.
Not getting away from him.
No.
So we also had another under the radar Padres signing. We can get to that coming up here later this hour. Coming up in 7 o'clock or so. SDFC returns to action tonight in Mexico City. Was on the Zoom call with Mikey Varas and Anibal Godoy yesterday as they get ready for their second leg of their game against Pumas Unam. Talk a little soccer. We got Don't Do This at 7:20. In our 7:30 segment, we're going to talk a little Olympics. They got the gold medal mixed curling coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, but we're going to do it a little differently, Ben and Wood style. We're actually going to have Olympic gold medals in studio. This morning.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty sick.
I'm like really excited.
Has anyone ever actually worn an Olympic gold medal before?
I did. Xander Schauffele let me hold his at the Goat Hill.
Oh, yeah.
What's it
Wishbone?
called? The Wishbone.
The Wishbone Brawl.
Were you there with me? Yeah, you might have showed up
I don't think
later.
I was there at that time. You
But-
were in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, it was like right on the driving range, and he had his
Yeah.
medal, and it was around his neck, so he let me
Kind of look at it.
finger it. You know, he didn't let me wear it, but I fingered it,
touched it,
and
I'd
held it a little
assume-
bit.
So one of our Odyssey colleagues on our sales staff is actually an Olympic gold medalist. We'll get Dave's story, and he's bringing his gold medals in for us to, I would assume we get to put them around our necks at some point, or is that a faux pas?
I don't
You didn't
know.
win it. Do you not
Well,
get
they-
to wear it?
They say that
Stolen valor.
They say that you never said you're never supposed to sit on another man's motorcycle. They said it's like, first of all, none of us ride motorcycles, but if you were like, oh man, that's a cool bike, do you mind if I sit on it? That is like a apparently huge faux pas. You on a motorcycle would be the funniest thing of all time anyway, but especially if the guy's mad at you for sitting on it, like posing like you're some kind of hard ass.
You want me to go to Sturgis?
Yeah,
and just
so
start sitting
bad.
on people's
Yes.
motorcycles.
Oh, now that's
I
a
have
bit.
no idea.
I will not come out of there alive.
That's a bit that would smoke Don and Mud. Smoke. Hey, you mind if I sit on your hog? I mean, the whole time. That's all you would do the whole time. You mind if I catch a Papa Squat on your hog? Would be amazing.
I don't know if he's gonna like if it's cool or not for us to put him around our necks and like take a picture or what. I know we definitely should not probably bite them, right?
No,
like
I don't
that's
think you-
only if you.
That's
win
if you win it. I'll put it on if you'll let me. I don't think he'll care. He's like the coolest guy.
He's the cool.
What did he win it in? Volleyball?
Volleyball.
He's
What a
so
badass.
he's in the UCLA Sports Hall of Fame. He won 3 national titles with UCLA and 2 gold medals in the 80s. Like that's really, really impressive.
And the crazy thing, my uncle Denny was his coach too, and has a gold medal as well. So I've worn his before.
That's
a
unreal.
long time ago.
That's unbelievable.
So we'll talk a little Olympics in our 7 o'clock hour. 8 o'clock hour includes Take on Woods. It's 8:20. We have another chance to win tickets to 9 Inch Nails at Pechanga Arena with our music, movie, or TV trivia contest. We'll talk about those streaming rights and how it affects Padres fans possibly coming up this season at 8:35. 9 o'clock, our biggest fan. Plus our Randall report and something special, an announcement from SDFC that we'll have in our 9 o'clock hour as well. And then at 9:35, we will have our first check-in with spring training Sammy, who is in Peoria, Arizona. He'll be talking to Craig Stammen, hitting coach Steven Sousa Jr., and bench coach Randy Knorr, 2 of the Padres' new members of the coaching staff this morning. So we'll get a full update on report day and what's going on this morning in Peoria, Arizona. All guests on Ben and Woods appear on the David P. Shapiro fan hotline. David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. But let's get started with the Padres news, at least another small signing overnight, and we'll get to that after a check of traffic here on 97.3 The Fan. All right, there's a bit of a little confusion because I thought this was a new signing, but Paulie said,
What is new to you? So
if you haven't heard it, it's new to you?
yeah, if it's new,
All
it's
right,
new.
does someone have details on what we're talking about here?
I saw this morning, and I also assumed that it was. I saw it yesterday, and I assumed that it happened yesterday. But it says the San Diego Padres have signed former Henshin Tigers right-handed pitcher Daichi Moriki to a minor league contract. 22 years old, Benny. Former first-round pick by Henshin in 21. Struggled to a 6.87 ERA, battled command issues in 4 seasons in NPB. He has been assigned to the Arizona Complex League per MLB's transactions log.
Okay, so like below like rookie, this is a flyer.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh,
guy who
yeah.
didn't make it in the Japanese league.
This is a total flyer. I'll tell you this though. So
I thought maybe this was someone who could be competing potentially for a 5th starter spot. This is not.
Think so.
This is not one of those signings.
So
That's all we got today, though.
yeah, this is all we got today. But I'm watching him throw. There's just a brief clip. It's literally 2 seconds long that somebody tweeted in from Japan. It says, "You're still young at just 22, so do your best, Moriki." The way that he throws, I mean, it looks like Roki, it looks like Shohei, it looks like Yamamoto. Like they all have the exact same delivery. Now, the stuff is what sets guys apart. I don't know what kind of stuff he has been, but at 22 years old, probably a very reasonable deal for the San Diego Padres with a minor league invite. You know, no skin off anybody's back right now, but he looks good. I mean, he looks the part, certainly.
I will acknowledge that if they're signing him, they at least think they have a chance at figuring out what's been going on with him.
David J says he's in the mix for Fort Wayne, San Antonio.
Yeah.
So again, depth piece, potentially maybe something you can
Years down the road.
can
I mean,
build
if he's
on.
only 22, you give him 2 or 3 years,
Yeah,
you know,
see what you got.
develop him, see what you got. But yeah, not an earth-shattering move. We're still waiting on the Padres to see if they're going to add more pitching. I mean, AJ was pretty firm at FanFest and before that, you know, bat was coming, and then they went out and added Andujar. But he also said pitching. They are going to add pitching, starting pitching depth, and they've yet to do so. With yesterday's news, though, that some of those pieces are coming off the board, like Chris Paddock, who signed yesterday, and who else signed yesterday?
It was Eric Fetty
Eric Fetty signed yesterday.
to the White Sox, and then there was one
Nick
more.
Martinez
Nick
signed
Martinez,
yesterday
yep.
with the Rays. Starting to be at least fewer options out there. When is AJ going to act on his essentially, you know, promise to add more starting pitching depth, something that the Padres badly need going into this season? We'll see if that is still coming in the days. You saw a report that the Padres had signed Zach Gallen.
Yeah,
but
that
it
was from Jenna Tolles. Though.
That's probably not a credible report.
I mean, I guess she got the Mason Miller one right. Like it's a real woman named Jenna Tolles, by the way. Said All-Star Zach Gallen. It's expected to be a 3-year deal with similar structure to the ones they use with current starting pitchers Nick Pivetta and Michael King. And again, say the name fast. Jenna Tolles. So I don't know how much I believe her. I would enjoy that move, I think, a lot. If I were, if it actually materialized, I'd be happy to give Jenna Tolles credit for breaking that story. Jenna Tolles will get all the credit from us.
I'd be shocked if it was actually a female.
I would be beyond shocked if it was a female.
Not a female sense of humor necessarily. That's a childish male sense of humor.
Kayla Scraby said it's a fake account. Yes. I mean,
Of course it's a fake account.
Jenna Tolles is the name. Jenna Tolles.
Of course it's a fake
I think it's all about where you put the accent. Jenna Tolles. Got it?
Now you
Now
get
you
it.
got
I
it.
see.
So, don't know that that's real. I would assume that AJ Preller is certainly interested in bringing in a guy like Zach Gallen. But again, the price has to be right. It's got to be right for Gallen and his people. And see what happens.
The Padres and AJ Preller have always been the best team for troll accounts, though, because he does so many off the the board weird moves, like surprise moves, that you can throw a lot of stuff at the wall. I think that's what you were doing, and every once in a while, it's going to stick, like the Mason Miller, like last year. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Padres. Oh, sure, they're going to trade for
They're
Mason
gonna go out
Miller.
and get
Like,
Mason Miller.
yeah, you make it the crazier you make it, the more incredible it looks when AJ Preller actually goes and does it.
Yeah, no question. No question. So, hey, again, that's a guy I'd be interested in, certainly.
So I was thinking more. At the end of the show yesterday, we were discussing potential Padres lineups. AJ Cassavell and Kevin Acee both wrote about it over the weekend and what would be the best construction for a Padres lineup. One of the interesting things is most of those lineups had Xander Bogaerts batting 7th, even against left-handed or right-handed pitching, 6th in one of them, but pretty deep in the order for Xander Bogaerts. And we kind of nodded and said, okay, I mean, that adds length and depth to the lineup. How important do you think it really is to have the righty-lefty construction? Now, do you is it necessary, or is it more important to get your better batters higher in the order?
I just want my best hitters up. I want my best hitters getting the most ABs.
Because in a bunch of those mock lineups, they had Gavin Sheets batting pretty high.
Yeah.
Because to get a left-handed bat in against a right-hander, Gavin Sheets is good, but I kind of feel like he's more of the 7 hitter in this lineup than a 4 hitter. And are we forcing him up there just to create balance into the lineup that we shouldn't be trying to do so hard?
Again, it's fun on paper. If you've ever managed a team at any level and you have the ability to do that, it's great. It's like, oh, not going to get us. Always hear about the lanes. Can't give them a real easy lane. And to some extent, that's true. Like when you get into the playoffs and every guy out of the bullpen is a plus guy, you're only seeing their best stuff every day. And you've got 3 righties in a row, and they're like, we'll just go to Andrew Kittredge or whatever, some nasty Mason Miller, and you're like, all right, we don't really want that. But in the long 162 regular season, I say you mix and match, see what works, and then you get your best hitters going.
But if those 3 righties are Tatis, Laureano, and Machado, are you really that scared of the right-handed option out of the bullpen against those guys?
No, not really.
Are you feeling better about things if Gavin Sheets is wedged into the middle of those?
I feel better if Jackson Merrill's wedged in the middle.
And of course, you're going to use Jackson Merrill somewhere high in the order and split up some righties, and he'll get to face, if you do that and put him between 2 good righties, he'll probably get to face right-handed relief pitchers, which is advantageous for the Padres. I'm not saying completely ignore it. I'm just wondering whether you need to push Gavin Sheets as well higher in the order to like 4th to create that same balance.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
You do, Tatis, Merrill, Machado, Laureano, Bogaerts, and get, just better right-handed hitters potentially up higher in your order and not worry so much about the balance in your lineup.
No, I just think I used to absolutely love lineup construction. I loved it. I thought it was such a fun conversation. And over the years, everybody's an expert on lineup construction. But you know what? A lot of those people that had beef with the way our lineup was constructed last year, I think it was very valid. I was very, very valid. Ryan O'Hearn sitting as much as he sat. Laureano hitting in the 7 hole as hot as he was. Luis Arraez hitting in the 2 hole as ineffective as he was. Yeah, man, I think it does matter. I think it matters over the course of a season. And the tough part about being a manager is you can't knee-jerk it. You cannot be a knee-jerk guy. Like, you get a guy with 10 years in the league, like Xander Bogaerts or whatever, and you're like, hey, man, you're scorching the ball in the 7. I'm going to move you up to the 3, and then he doesn't, and then you move him back. There's so much knee-jerk from fans. Your manager cannot have a knee-jerk reaction. He just can't. Oh, you were 0 for 4 the last 2 days. I'm moving you out of the 2 hole, right? Like, you just can't do that for 162. You'll go crazy. Your players will go crazy. So I think, but I do think it's important, Ben, the way that you construct your lineup. And you know what? When you construct it and you score a lot of runs, you know what? You're a genius. When you construct it the exact same and guys go cold, you're an idiot. You're a moron. You don't know what you're doing. It's no win unless you dominate.
The one name that I'm fairly confident about in all the projected lineups is, I believe, Fernando Tatis Jr. will continue to bat leadoff.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think that's going to change under Craig Stammen. After that, Yeah, I can see a lot of different options. I think Freddie Fermin will be the 9 hitter,
Yeah.
but I could see Sungmun Song, dropping down there occasionally if they want to mix things up at the bottom of the order. Pretty sure Jackson Merrill is, at least against righties, going to be your number 2 hitter. That makes the most sense, putting him between Tatis and likely Machado in that situation. But, there's an argument to be made that you want Laureano higher as well,
Yeah.
depending on who's hot. And as we talked about yesterday, and Craig Stammen said recently, going to want to be a little more flexible with some of those lineups. If Laureano is on a tear and Merrill's not hitting well, then you want to be able to say, all right, well, you know what? Laureano's going to hit second or third for a while, and Merrill's going to hit fifth or sixth, and move guys around in the order without it causing a big panic or, make it viewed as some sort of demotion.
Let's be honest, too. What a good problem to have where in all the mock lineups, Xander Bogaerts is your 6 or 7 hole hitter. That's inherently a good problem to have. And so I'll take my chances with that lineup right now. I'm obviously concerned about the designated hitter position, against right-handers. I'm concerned about it. I don't,
especially if Gavin Sheets is playing first.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you just have no idea at that point. And again, I don't want to rip Sungmun Song yet. There's no sample size. Bless you, Paulie. There's no sample size of what he can do at the big league level. So it's a lot of pressure on him. The expectations, be through the roof. I don't think he's your everyday designated hitter against right-handed pitching. Maybe he proves us all wrong. I would love that. That'd be nice to hit on something like that. But I don't see it happening right now.
I don't either. It'd be huge.
Yeah.
It'd be one of the things you'd be watching for in spring training is how quickly he kind of seems to be adjusting to major league pitching. All right, 1 quick hour in the books. We will come back. Hour number 2. Get ready for some SDFC tonight. Game 2 of their CONCACAF Champions Cup. We also have Don't Do This ahead, all in the next 30 minutes. Don't go away. More Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. Hour number 2 of Ben and Woods, and we will have a special announcement from SDFC coming up after 9 o'clock this morning. And
Don't
again,
do
they
it.
will.
Is this one of those? Shut up.
This is. I don't even think we're supposed to say.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can mention that there's a.
Oh,
It's
I
called.
think that's what they're supposed to do.
That's yeah.
They're supposed to let.
They're
everybody
supposed to
know.
let everybody know that they have a special announcement, but you just did, and you gave the time and everything. So
can I say they have a game tonight? Is that
you can
am I
say
allowed
they have?
to say that?
Yes, that you're good.
That's at 5 o'clock on FS2. Are you going to be able to find that on your television?
Luckily for me, I have the Cox speak into the
Oh.
remote bit, which is
There
the
you go.
greatest invention since anything. So I'll just go FS2, and then it'll tune right in at 5, and I will be locked in and ready to go.
Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to work for you this season to watch your MLB TV out of market games. And I know you're concerned about this.
I'm kind of saw a tweet come out over the weekend, and people were losing their minds about, again, we do this every single year. How do I get to watch baseball? Where can I watch baseball? Why does baseball make it so difficult for me to watch its product? I don't feel that other sports have this issue like baseball continues to have, right? Is that a fair statement? Baseball of the
I don't know. The NFL has games on Netflix, on Peacock, on Amazon Prime, on Fox, on CBS, on ESPN, on ABC, and this is all in the same week sometimes.
That's true. You never hear anyone complaining, though.
You do.
I don't see the constant complaints like that you see with baseball. So tell our listening audience, what is going to happen, and I'll tell you my issue.
So if you would like to subscribe to MLB TV this season, according to the newest reporting, and
Hold on.
Awful Announcing was discussing it yesterday.
Subscribe to the MLB TV package.
So that would be all out of market games. So everything but Padres games,
Okay.
essentially.
So that's that app I had, the MLB app,
Mhm.
MLB TV
Mhm.
app. I think it was like $120 a year, somewhere around that
Yeah.
price range.
So the good news is if you are already a subscriber and you're just renewing, you're going to get a lower price, $135.
Okay,
And you don't have
That's
to.
higher than the 119 I just mentioned.
Right. Lower than the new subscriber price. though,
Okay.
which is $150.
$150 a year. That's MLB TV app.
I mean, everything goes up, so that's not a shock. But what has people kind of worried is that if you are a new subscriber, because ESPN is now partnering with Major League Baseball to produce their online content, that if you subscribe to MLB TV, you're also going to need to subscribe to ESPN's unlimited streaming service in order to get the MLB TV package. In other words, as Awful Announcing writes, MLB TV is now behind a double paywall.
Double paywall. So you got to pay for their app and another subscription to ESPN.
The ESPN Unlimited plan is $30 per month. So take that to its logical conclusion. You're going to pay $180 for the 6 months during the baseball season, plus $150 for the MLB TV package. That's $330 all of a sudden.
But you can
However-
cancel.
However, MLB TV is offering a free month of ESPN Unlimited upon sign up. So you don't have to pay for the first month. And if you cancel it during your free trial, you can still access your MLB TV all season long. So technically, you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to pay $30 a month subscription to ESPN to get MLB TV. You just have to jump through some hoops, sign up for the free month, and then remember to cancel the free month before you start getting charged for it in month number 2. Does this seem like a lot to go through just to watch to hand someone your money to watch out of market baseball games? Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What about in market even?
In market will be its own deal as it was with the Padres last year. You can watch games If you have
Padres
cable, satellite, over your linear provider, if you already subscribe to that, or if you don't, if you're a cord cutter, you'll be able to sign for the Padres TV package, Padres.tv, with either the season price or the monthly price.
That's me. I am a cord cutter who does not necessarily care about the MLB package. I just want to watch the Padres.
Now, that is also going to be produced through ESPN as well now. All the local teams.
Right.
Whether or not you have to pay for the ESPN Unlimited for that, I have not
We don't know
seen
yet.
clarity on that issue. Maybe it's the same thing where you have to sign up once and then you can cancel it.
I just
and
want to
that's-
watch the game.
I know.
Just want
So,
to watch the game.
Are you following this?
No,
Woods?
you lost me 7 minutes
I
ago. Our boss last year sprung for the MLB TV package. So I canceled mine that I paid for forever.
That means you're a new subscriber.
Great. So I got to pay more now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
But I remember getting to like September and wanting to watch, I don't know, Paul Skeens pitch or something. And it wouldn't work.
I love Paul Skeens.
It didn't work anymore. I don't know if he canceled it or something happened, but I could no longer use his login.
Well, I know that a number of streamers have gotten more savvy, like Netflix, in terms of limiting the number of users that can log into an account because they don't like password sharing. So that can possibly, maybe that was your issue, that too many people had been logged in and you got bumped out and couldn't get back in.
So I'm going to pay. All right. So let's run through this. So I already pay for cable. So that's where I watch my Padres games.
Correct.
I watch them on my Cox.
You'll also get to watch any national broadcasts like
ESPN and stuff.
NBC, Sunday night, ESPN midweek games, which will still happen during the middle of the season.
Now, but this new ESPN thing is only for streamers, right? Like it's streaming, people that stream only. I don't need that, right?
You don't need
is it
that
gonna be
to
on
watch the
ESPN
national
Plus or anything. Or
You don't
that
need
crap?
that to watch the one national ESPN games like Memorial Day games
Okay.
or the Little League Classic or their package of games. That's just one game probably or two games a week. If you want, 15 games a night or 14 other games other than the Padres game, then you're going to need the MLB TV package through ESPN Unlimited.
But I just need to cancel the ESPN Unlimited because I have no
You got a
need
month.
for it because I have
Correct.
Cox. Can I sign up and then just cancel immediately?
Correct.
All right. I've done that, but that's not that difficult. It's a pain in the
Free
ass.
trial.
You get the free trial and then you cancel it. And then you still can keep the MLB TV for the season.
Okay. Now, do I have to sign? Here's the practical question. Do I have to sign up for Padres.tv or the Padres.tv if I have cable and the MLB TV app because the Padres games will be blacked out?
No.
Now, you say that, but if I'm at Jersey Mike's
All right.
and
Well,
the Padres play at 1 and I have my phone with me, I can never get the Padres game on my phone.
That is potentially a Cox issue. Like I have Spectrum, and when I'm in San Diego, anywhere in San Diego, I can stream my Spectrum, including my Padres channel, and watch it on my phone wherever I am.
So I can't.
You have to be on your home internet
home
Yes,
Wi-Fi,
on home
which is
Wi-Fi.
to stream.
Like, hey, I'm taking a dump. On what planet? If I'm down the street at Jersey Mike's, I can't watch the game on the cable that I pay for through the Contour app. It won't let me because I'm not on my home Wi-Fi.
Correct.
Makes me want to stab myself.
You might want to talk to your special Cox person.
Yeah, I do have a
about
Cox
getting
lady.
that fixed, and so
Nice.
you can stream outside of your own home internet. Because you are paying for it. It's not like you're getting it for free or anything.
Right.
Correct. Dub says you're unique that it's your work. You can write it off. So other than an upfront cost, nobody even knows what a write-off is. It's not like you get that money back. Now, hey, here's your check for all your write-offs. Like nobody
Doesn't
knows.
mean you not have to pay
Doesn't mean
for
I,
it that
it's
day.
coming out of my bank account every month, right? Oh, I wrote it off. Great. When am I getting my write-off check? Because I don't ever get any back.
I never know about that crap.
I don't either. I just know that back in the 80s and 90s, you could write everything off in radio, and guys made a fortune.
A write-off essentially just lowers your income number that you're taxed on every
That's fine.
year, which you make a little bit back, but only a small percentage of your write-off will
Yeah.
actually come back to you at the end of the year.
They take it off your
Taxes,
bill. Right.
Yes.
So that is a problem. I'm going to literally potentially to make sure all of my bases personally are covered, right? If
It costs you a lot of money.
it's going to be Padres.tv, which is what, $100 a year?
I think
Something like that?
roughly.
it was
roughly?
$19.99 a month, $20 a month, or
$99.99 or something.
something like that for
So
the year.
Pay that, the MLB TV app, and then my cable bill, just to watch this game I love so much and would die for. $300 to $400 a month ish, $500 maybe.
I'm anticipating
Fantastic.
having to sign up for and pay for Padres TV.
Yeah.
Through MLB.
ESPN.
I think you can choose.
Well, I think
ESPN
I think you can
produces-
choose. Yes, they're giving, but eventually it's probably all going to be through that ESPN Unlimited
ESPN
app.
produces, but I am led to believe that they will feed that stream or whatever, that broadcast to either ESPN Unlimited or MLB TV. Like, you can choose which app you want to use, so to speak.
It's got to be a better way. There's got to be
That
a
is
better
undoubtedly
way.
true.
There has to be a better way to do this if you're Major League Baseball. It's a ton of money a month just to watch games. And again, I'm a baseball junkie. So whatever it costs, I'll pay, because I do sometimes. I want, when I get home in the afternoon and I've got, I'm waiting for my kids to get out of school so I have somebody to play with, and the Reds are playing the Cardinals, I want to watch. Chances are I got somebody on my fantasy team. Like, I want to watch those games. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And I get to watch it in peace and quiet by myself. It's my favorite thing on the planet. But it's going to cost me a small fortune.
This is the portion of the program where I always remind everybody that listening to Jesse and Tony remains 100% free on 97.3 The Fan.
Everyone's saying just join T-Mobile. Well, no, I don't wear juicy sweatpants, so I'm not going to join T-Mobile. Okay? Because I'm
Are they still doing that deal, the T-Mobile MLB deal this year?
I'm a grown man. I'm not going to have T-Mobile. Okay? I don't listen to Christina Aguilera. All right?
What about the Ryan Reynolds Mint Mobile?
I'm not joining Mint Mobile either. What are we doing here? T-Mobile has,
now,
look, they have the worst service I've ever seen on the planet.
Can I throw in that if you are a Padres fan and you're complaining about $20 a month, and you're probably watching, I don't know, 20 to 25 games a month that are all about 3 hours long, that your actual price per
It's
point
like $1
for entertainment is very low. I mean, think about that. You go to a movie for 3 hours and you're spending $20 on that one ticket plus concessions and everything. And I mean, baseball is actually an incredibly affordable value for your entertainment dollar.
Rob Manfred bootlicker over here. Listen to him.
Seriously.
Polish it, Paulie. Did you hear that? That was unbelievable. Hey, Mr. Manfred, I'm only got a year left on my deal. If you need somebody in the front office, come work with you. I'll do it.
17 games in a football season. You're getting 162 of those in a baseball season.
Listen, everyone's yelling at me for my T-Mobile take. It sucks. It's terrible. I had it. I had it when I moved here. And it was horrific.
I had
Horrifically
T-Mobile
bad.
for like 10 years. It was probably the cheapest option.
Maybe
at
it's
the
better
time.
now. Maybe it's better now.
The problem was I could not get good cell phone service like from my home.
Me too.
When I was living in La
Me
Mesa,
too. It would drop every call.
I had to literally get in the car if I had an important phone call, like
A job interview.
job interview or whatever.
I know.
They'll be like, hey, we'll call you at 3:00. Be like, cool, 2:45.
I'll be at
I'm getting in my
Starbucks.
car and I just drive down to Trader Joe's and sit in the parking lot.
So true, dude. I had it too. And I didn't live in like a weird valley or anything. I was a normal. I would be inside. Hello? Dude, you're cutting. Mom, I'll call you back. Get in the car, drive down to Vaughn's in the park. No, I'm just at Vaughn's. What's up? You good? No, yeah, everything's fine. No, I just had to drive 10 minutes, come down here and make this phone call. So I got scarred by T-Mobile. I made the switch and I was like, I'm never going back. You could offer me free everything and I'm not going back. Maybe it is better now. Maybe the network's better.
I do think there is a geography to it, that some services are better in some locations and others are better in other locations. You kind of got to figure out which one works best for you in terms of that coverage. But
everyone's saying it's much better now. It was not 40 years ago. It was like 10 years ago. And it was just the most dog-ass service I've ever had. No offense, T-Mobile. None taken, I'm sure.
I'm sure you'll hear a commercial for them in a few minutes here.
All right. Take on Woods brought to you by T-Mobile. Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good.
Oh, they're making it very confusing to watch baseball.
They're making it hard, and especially for boomers like
They're not
me.
alone. I mean, NFL, for as much credit as they get, like there's been weeks. I remember seeing something was like, all right, to watch the NFL this week, like Thanksgiving or whatever, when you have the extra Thursday night games, the Netflix games, they're like, you will need a $11.99 subscription to Netflix, a $7.99 subscription to Amazon Prime, a $9.99 subscription to HBO Max, like to watch Sunday Night Football. You need Peacock. It's getting ridiculous.
Cousin Air says, you do pay $700 a month in cable. I'm assuming you also pay $500 for your phone bill. It's close, but it's also me, my wife, bunch of iPads, couple watches, things like that. It gets a little pricey. I get it. But yeah. So, look, I'm confused about it as the next person, but the Padres make it pretty easy. Padres.tv is where you sign up for that. But my thing is, like, I'm going to have to do that as well, even though I have cable, just to cover my ass. If I'm out, like if I'm at the beach with my kids and they want to go out, okay, yeah, fine, we'll go to the beach. And I want to put the game on. It won't let me use my Cox Contour app because I'm not in my home. So I have to get Padres.tv because MLB TV is blacked out. Am I right or am I wrong?
That doesn't seem right. If you're paying for cable, you should be able to watch the games somehow, some way, if you're in San Diego. I disagree with any policy that forces you to buy the same thing twice.
That's literally what it is.
Just so you can watch it 5 minutes down the street from where you are.
Yeah, if I'm driving back from a Sunday league game or something and the game's on and I want to put it on, that's, and see the video of it while I'm driving, which probably isn't safe, but I have one of those little things thanks to Paulie. So yeah, it's just confusing, man. It's just confusing. Yeah, Big Dan says, try being in Vegas where we're blacked out streaming. So you live in Vegas, you can't watch the Padres? Makes no sense, guys. Makes no sense.
In market or out of market?
Yeah, you got to figure this out. You got to figure out how to do this, Rob Manfred. That should be your first order of business instead of salary cap and salary floor. Make your product accessible.
Should there be a better way? Of course. Will we all quickly adjust within a day or two, figure out how to get the games on our television? We always do. We always figure out how we're going to watch the games.
I do it by calling Paulie. So that's how I do it.
All right.
Not everybody has
Paulie,
a Paulie.
Let's just put his phone number in the YouTube stream, and everyone can just call Paulie.
This dude could charge
on March 25th
for his service.
Paulie, how am I going to watch the game?
You should charge for your service. I know.
Open up a business.
Yeah, Michelle says that's where T-Mobile would come in handy. You're not wrong. Except with the service cut in and out. My experience says it would. It would.
Buffering.
All
right, let's take a break. We'll come back with Don't Do This, including a pretty wild story from the NFL.
A terrible story from the NFL. And then a lighthearted mistake for a new superstar player.
That is coming up next after a check of traffic. More Bennett Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Hey player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open. Hey player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Don't Do This, brought to you by Dixie Line Lumber and Home Centers, helping San Diego homeowners and contractors fix it, build it, and enjoy it. We're somewhat unprepared as we spent most of our break going over our subscriptions after that conversation. Woods, you never shared how many that you have.
Currently?
I went through some of mine.
How many do you have? You have
we only had 6.
You have
but
some weird ones.
There were some. I think Shelly signed up for most of those.
Yeah, I mean, you have some really weird ones. I've got Apple Care for my AirPods. I've got Apple One. That's included with my Verizon plan. I don't even know what Apple One is, but I have it on the house.
I don't really know either.
Blast Baseball, which is a little thing you put on your bat it gauges bat speed.
So you need to pay for that monthly or yearly?
Yearly.
Yearly.
Cardly AI. It's a sports card scanning thing. The clean, I got rooked on this deal. The cleaner kit cleans up your phone, like cleans up your multiple pictures and all that.
Yeah, I think that's how
You have to
give
pay for that? I
access
thought-
to your phone to
Oh,
the
did I?
hackers.
All right.
Apple did that automatically. No.
No. My calorie counting app, Chronometer, it's called. HBO Max. God dang, that's $18.49 a month now for that. A workout tracker, Impulse Brain Training, my Just Stretch app.
How often do you do your brain training?
I was on it really a lot, and then I stopped. Just Stretch I use every day. MLS Season Pass, expiring in February. Paramount Plus, Sirius XM.
You're not going to need MLS Season Pass this year. It's kind of included in your Apple Plus.
Perfect.
Going
So,
forward.
my supplement app, my vinyl app, and my workout planner app.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of apps.
Can you add those all up and what you're paying like a year just for all those apps?
I mean, I'm not really good at math, but it's just quick glance is probably
Just shy of $8,000.
yeah, right about eight grand maybe for that. Carlos says Woods probably gets Apple through his Verizon and still pays for it on the side. Probably.
Yeah.
Cole says bat speed for an 8-year-old starts him young. I think it's bat speed for Woods.
It's me too. It's me. It's me too, Cole. Yeah, it's for me and my friends and him and his friends too.
Like bat speed for a 50-year-old is just as problematic. But
You think so? I want to know my VBA, my
That's
vertical
true.
bat angle. It gauges all this stuff. It's really cool, and it wasn't that expensive. It's kind of cool. You just put on the knob of the bat.
I like knowing how fast I swing the golf.
100%. And that's now I have one. And I can put it
But
on.
I don't need a subscription for that.
Well, you
I
have
just
to.
go a,
You have to. I mean, there's
go to a
no.
simulator and they'll
Well,
show you. But
I'm not driving 30 minutes to a batting
Okay,
cage.
fine.
So like I can do it in my backyard off the tee, and I can take it to Little League practice and have a contest. Who swings the fastest and all that. That was my plan for it.
all right, I will start DDT with this story out of the NFL and the details that are coming out. Happened over the weekend, the charges for
horrific.
rookie James Pierce Jr. of the Atlanta Falcons, but the details of his domestic dispute with Los Angeles Sparks forward Rickea Jackson are pretty gnarly. Apparently, they were both in their own cars. He was in his white Lamborghini SUV, and he just decided to start crashing it into her car repeatedly.
They broke up. They
as
were
part of
dating.
their- yeah, they
She
broke
ended
up.
it after 3 years.
And this is how he responded. And then as he was trying to get away, he then struck a police officer intentionally in an attempt to evade arrest in Doral, Florida on Saturday morning. Jackson said that she sped away when Pierce exited his vehicle and attempted to get into hers while at a red light. The WNBA star said Pierce rear-ended her car, then hit her head-on while she was driving toward the Doral Police Department. So she's trying to get to the police station to, be safe from her ex. And so he is facing charges of 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. That would be his Lamborghini, along with 1 count of aggravated stalking, fleeing or eluding police with lights and siren. And he is maintaining his innocence in the case.
I'm assuming there's plenty of evidence and video to prove
The damage to
otherwise.
cars, police testimony. This one seems fairly open and shut, but
Guy had a really, really good rookie season for the Falcons, finished 3rd in the Defensive Rookie of the Year. And now your career is probably over because you got emotional, and couldn't control yourself. And it's a horrific thing, and I hope she's okay at the end of the day. But yeah, just another career just thrown down the drain, man. It just makes no sense to me sometimes. This is way more lighthearted than yours, Ben. But, the Chicago White Sox went out and spent a little money this offseason. They signed Japanese slugger Munetaka Murakami. And he had some fun when he showed up to spring training in Glendale, Arizona, and on his nameplate, in his locker for his new team, they had misspelled his name. They had it spelled Munetaki. It's Munetaka Murakami. And he sent the, hand on chin emoji with the eyes closed, tongue out emoji. Like, oh, what are we doing? I think he had some fun with it. It literally was international news. It spread like wildfire across Japan. And then They fixed it, and then he just posted the new one with the thumbs up emoji. But not the world's best first impression for your brand new guy. Comes in. It's an honest mistake, certainly, but one that you need to.
It is an honest mistake that anyone could make, but it's also somewhat disrespectful. I mean, if you're not 100% sure, you should be going through with a fine-tooth comb to make sure everything is right for your new player. You want him to feel welcome.
It's day one. I show up day one, Stephen Wood. You're like, oh my God. Yeah, your jersey. I wonder if it's
Wads.
I wonder if his jersey was, I think it was just his nameplate. So just a little mistake. But again, you never get, Ben, a second chance to make a first impression. I believe that was a deodorant commercial, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, finally for a do this.
DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Speaking of good first impressions, Neil Shipley made his debut in TGL last night, the Simulator Golf League, which is now its third season.
Which is crazy.
I don't really watch it anymore, but it was a pretty cool moment because he actually recorded the very first hole-in-one in TGL history and sunk the winning putt for his team to win the match. So he makes the hole-in-one. It's on the screen, obviously, and the ball spun back into the hole. He and his teammates just jumped and went crazy. Luke Clanton and Minwoo Lee on television. It was a pretty fun moment. I saw it on social media later. But it has also sparked the question, and I will ask you guys, does that count as like a hole-in-one?
No, not a chance. You know how many home runs I've hit in MLB The Show?
Paulie, how many?
Well, in MLB The Show, you're holding a controller. You're not actually. He swung a golf club, hit a golf ball.
Paulie, how many kills do you have in Call of Duty? I'm not giving you a purple heart. A kill is a kill.
You know how many strikes I got in Wii bowling? I had to move my arm for that one.
Yeah, you did. You had to move. You're not the guy.
Okay, I agree with you. Even though that was the first one, in 3
Who do you think
years
you
of
are?
TGL. So it's not like they're giving away like candy here. It's you have to actually hit the shot, just like the rules of physics apply. You have to hit the right shot to make it go in the hole for a simulator to make it work.
Agreed, but come on, still, you're hitting it into a screen.
What does count as a hole-in-one?
A literal actual
on a golf course hitting a hole-in-one.
What if you're playing a pitch and putt and it's just like a 60-yard hole?
No.
100 or more,
that doesn't
right?
count. 100.
Oh,
all right, so
I'm
now
not an
rules.
executive course and I hit a hole-in-one. I'll probably text you guys, but I'm not like bragging about it.
But what if it's like the GOAT is a shorter course? I got my
but the GOAT's harder than balls.
But it was a real hole. It was like 140-yard, 9-iron.
That counts.
If me and Woods go out to a little league field and I hit a home run off of him, I didn't hit a home run.
Right.
Just because it's a 200-foot fence.
We should do that, actually. Do a home run derby. That sounds awesome. There's a Loma Santa Fe I used to play all the time. They have like a 60-yard.
Yeah,
sure.
And I almost got a hole in there like 9 times.
They also have like 140 and 150
those
yard
count.
holes. So those don't count. So 100
it's not
yards.
The course, it's the hole.
It's 100 yards for you.
Right,
I think it's 100 plus.
I'm the only one in this room that hasn't gotten a hole-in-one?
Yes.
I would feel mortified if my first one was on an executive course. I wouldn't count it.
What
I
if
wouldn't
it was?
tell you guys.
But see, on an exact like Loma Santa Fe, they have a par 3 that's 130 yards, 140.
That one would count.
That counts.
If it happens on that one hole, maybe.
I think 100 yards and above.
Does it have to be like a real round of golf? If you're just going out like late and playing a couple of holes, does it have to be part of an actual 18-hole round of golf?
No, I'm
just asking.
I don't think
question.
So. Hole-in-one's
hitting it into a screen definitely does not count.
Correct. Yeah, the hole-in-one yesterday was 110 yards. Fine, but it was also on a simulator. I don't give it much credence. Now it counts in the score and all that for him.
Flight simulators doesn't mean you can successfully land a plane.
I like the idea of Paulie getting a Purple Heart for all his kills in Call of Duty. Elite Call of Duty.
Purple Heart for getting injured,
That's
not for
true.
killing people.
That's true.
Medal of Honor,
Medal of Honor.
Battlefield 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And that is Don't and Do This for a Tuesday.
That was Don't Do This with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
I'm sorry, Zach says it's just season 2 of TGL. I'm not paying attention really anymore. I thought it was fun for like 5 minutes and then lost interest.
See, Andy says he's got a hole-in-one at Loma Santa Fe Executive. I 100% count it. I don't know, dude.
Was it over 100 yards?
Yeah. Because there's that one that is like, bro, should I putt this? Because I'm this close. So bad.
Just toss it.
I think 100 yards plus.
So I believe the gold medals are here.
They're here in the building.
I believe
I
they're
think
right
so.
outside the studio when we come back. Gold medalist in studio with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
You're ruining people's lives here, Woods, by saying their hole-in-ones no longer count.
I got to give it to Nancy here. She goes, I have to comment on this hole-in-one. I got a hole-in-one on number 7 at Pebble Beach. 89 yards are telling me it doesn't count. I have documentation. It was 89 yards from the forward tees. Sorry, forward tees don't count. I'm joking. That's a total joke. Nancy, you were at Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach counts, right? Pebble Beach counts.
Any course that's hosted the U.S. Open,
yes,
even if their hole
Yes.
is less than 100 yards, there's an exception.
Correct. James.
That one accounts.
James says he got his at Presidio Golf Course. It was a 30-yard hole-in-one. No!
Sorry, bud.
You can roll that thing up there, dude. Nancy, yours counts. James, yours doesn't. Golf police. I didn't know I was going to be golf police today. I had no idea, but I'm here to police your
Woods
golf.
now policing all the hole-in-ones.
Yes.
Holes in one.
Lord hole-in-one.
Yeah, Lord hole-in-one over here. Ladies and hear ye, hear ye. You will now present your holes in one. I love it.
Hole-in-ones or holes in
Holes
ones?
in ones.
Holes in one, I believe.
Holes in
I
ones?
just smite people that 30 yards star. You're out. 100 yards? You're in.
You're in.
Yeah. Very good.
I know you're watching a lot of Winter Olympics. Big on the TV
Yes.
at the Woods
Oh,
home.
my God. You can't get enough.
Hannah's into it. It's hard not to. I mean, the curling championship, the mixed, the couple that is competing for the gold medal for the U.S. is coming up this morning at 9.
Skating on yesterday.
Yep.
You've got the quad god. You, of course, had the, unfortunately, the Lindsey Vonn story. And the Michaela Schifrin this morning completely blew it on the slalom, and they did not win the combined skiing. They finished 4th.
She's the one you hate, right?
I don't hate her.
No. That's the one he hates.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I don't hate anybody.
We went over this 4 years ago.
Yeah, we
You
did.
can't
But,
stand it.
Can't stand her.
After traffic, we actually have a gold medal winner in studio.
Two
with
times.
us. Two-time. And
Yeah,
he's
put
brought,
some respect on his
he's
name.
brought
Jeez.
the Olympic gold medals to show off. That is coming up next here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
This game day traffic report is brought to you by Crystal Geyser, Alpine Spring Water. Trouble on the coastline, southbound 5 near the 78, cross the center divide, but that's an appetizer for what's up ahead. Just past Tamarack, there is a collision involving a couple vehicles. This one's got middle lanes blocked. In the Hillcrest area, southbound 163 at Washington Street, crash over to the right shoulder. Also a stalled vehicle on northbound 15 on the Ocean View Boulevard off-ramp. What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? They always bottle their Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source. And all of their bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from their own recycling plants. Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben and Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios, we know how. And joining us in studio is someone who joined our Odyssey team and our sales staff last year, and he brought quite the pedigree with him, Woods.
You think?
National championship winning volleyball player at UCLA in the UCLA Athletic Hall of Fame, and 2-time gold medal winner, Team USA volleyball in the 1984 and 1988 Olympics. Dave Saunders is sitting in with us here. Dave, I guess the first question is, where did it all go wrong that you ended up here with us?
Well, you know what? One, it's great to be here, and I've always been a listener, but and I started my career at KSON and went off and did some other things and went to the competition, and then by having last year, I got back to my home, and I'm getting to know you guys, and I feel like for the end of my career, I am in the best place in the world. So, we have our challenges, but it's a blast to be here, and thanks for having me this morning.
No challenges in radio whatsoever. Absolutely.
Not at all.
Everyone's wanting to spend money. Everybody wants to be involved. It's the easy part. All right, man. I got to see these medals. This is the real deal. Olympic gold. Oh, my God. He just handed it to me. Oh, I feel like such a fraud.
You got to put them on, man.
Remember my
We weren't
imposter?
sure.
Remember
We
my
didn't know.
imposter syndrome from this morning? It just got worse. I was going to put them both on.
What, you can't wear them both? Are you wearing both? Okay, then I get to wear both of them. How do you feel? Are they heavy?
They are. I feel awesome right now.
Do we know, Dave, those are gold medals. You
Yes.
guys won both the tournaments in 1984 and 1988. Do you know the stat? Are they solid gold? Are they gold plated?
They're solid.
So I asked back in the day, and they're not solid gold because gold is really soft. as a metal.
So they need
And
some sort of
they have
base under
some
it.
silver in there, and
Dave,
nickel is
pull
the
that
thing
mic-
that kind of
Pull
holds
that
them
mic
up.
just a little closer. There you go.
The nickel in there kind of keeps them solid, so they don't dent and they don't. You can't.
Gold medal pervert Ben Higgins. There you go. Don't bite it.
It's pretty amazing. though.
Looks
I
pretty
mean,
good there, Ben.
That is pretty amazing.
Wow.
What do you, Dave? What do you kind of remember? Just the whole experience of competing at the Olympics. Obviously, the '80s. That was a pretty. I mean, for the Olympics, I would say 1984 is the most iconic games of all time. Los Angeles had the whole political intrigue of the boycott of the Soviet Union and everything that was going on. What do you kind of remember from your experience there?
I mean, my personal experience was that I was always kind of finding my way and thinking that this was going to end. I was like working really hard, and I was, and so when I got there, I was 23. I made the U.S. national team after my senior year at UCLA. They told me I was the 17th guy out of 17 chosen, and that they didn't think I was going to ever make the Olympic team, but they loved my attitude, my work ethic, and all this stuff.
Yep.
And I basically spent the next year and a half proving them wrong.
Amazing.
And then we get to my hometown, and I'm there with all my friends, and we were a little bummed that Russia and Cuba and everybody boycotted because of our boycott in '80. And we had just beat the Russians for the first time ever 3 months before the Olympics, 5 straight matches over there. And we got there, and we thought we were the favorites, and we were pretty confident. And we got our butts kicked by Brazil in pool play 3-0. And then we came back in the finals and beat them 3-0.
Amazing.
So it was a great thing. And then it was like you kind of expect at 23 that you're just going to win. And now as time has gone by, I'm like, oh my God, this is pretty amazing that nothing went wrong, and we actually pulled it off.
I kept watching, the people, they were doing the jump, the big jump last night, and the guys were just sitting there, and, they're looking pretty calm. And I'm just like, their insides have to be churning, their brains have to be. For you, like, do you remember that feeling of in the locker room, the morning of has got to be awful, just waiting to go play. Once the game starts, it's over. The nerves are gone. Now you're just playing. You've done that a million times, but the waiting, the pomp, the circumstance, all of that's got to be horrific for an athlete.
It's I mean, definitely the sleep, and you're not used to it, the attention, especially for a sport like volleyball where you're not frontline all the time like basketball or all those sports. But once you get there, like you said, you get rocking and rolling. And I think the thing I remember was just like, oh God, we should do this. Let's not screw this up.
Don't mess it up.
It's really like, let's not mess it up. The thing I've thought about in that's what I'm so in awe of all the Olympics is that these sports where they get one shot, they can't make a mistake.
Training for so many years, they get one routine, one jump, one whatever.
The fortunate part of volleyball is you make a lot of errors.
Yeah.
You get to hit out, you get blocked.
Yep.
And then you come back the very next point.
Yeah, you can be way down and come back. You're still in it until it's over.
In Summer Olympics, think of the balance beam. You make one wrong step for 4 years, you're over. And so I think that pressure is like beyond what we ever faced as a team.
Team
kind of
sports for sure.
One run down a ski mountain, one catching on a figure skating, you fall, it's all over. Your
Quickly,
score's done.
Before you go, I love these, by the way. It was so cool. What's your connection to Ben? Now, this is a pretty interesting one. There's a connection to Ben Higgins.
Yeah, and we didn't know this until a little later in life, and I didn't know Ben, but my senior year of high school, I was a baseball player till I was like halfway through my junior year, and the volleyball coach at my high school came and saw me playing and walked by and said, how come you're not a volleyball player? And I said, I'm a baseball player. And so I switched to volleyball late, grew 9 inches, and I was not really going anywhere. I was thinking of going to San Diego State. And May of my senior year, this guy came up and helped me bump start my car after a match against Santa Monica High School. And he said, oh, you got car problems? And I said, no, this is just how I start my car. It would cost $175. And so he helped me bump start it. I got out of the car and I went and shook his hand. And he said, I came here to watch somebody else, but you're really good. Where are you going to school? And I said, I think I might be going to San Diego State. He goes, well, you got to consider coming to UCLA. Well, that was Uncle Denny.
Uncle Denny.
Yeah.
Yep. Was he a volleyball recruiter?
He was a player at UCLA and then a coach at UCLA.
Unbelievable.
And-
It was your uncle.
Yeah, and the reality is, when I gave a speech at the UCLA Hall of Fame induction, there is not a chance, 100% guarantee, that if I hadn't made that decision and run to Denny, that I wouldn't be sitting here right now with going to the Olympics.
If you spent the $175 to fix your car,
No, that's the entire cost of the car.
oh, the cost of the car.
Yeah,
oh, I
the
thought
car.
one part was.
That's how
No,
a tank of gas
no.
is
Oh my
175. His
God.
entire car cost
I
$175.
was scraping and clawing back then.
That's unbelievable.
Denny was always handy, though. He could fix a bunch of things.
Your
He was-
uncle
yeah.
recruited him. And now you're in the Hall of Fame at UCLA, and you've got 2 gold medals.
And you didn't only bring the medals. What else did you bring?
This is
here?
incredible.
You brought an
How'd you get
actual
this? Did you
torch.
steal this?
Yeah,
You had to steal this, didn't you?
I got lucky in '96 when the torch came over from Athens.
Come
they,
on.
they ran. He looked good. He looked great.
Unbelievable.
They ran the torch across the United States, and all the way to Atlanta. And they asked some of the former athletes to run legs, and I ran a leg on the Coast Highway and finished at the Brigantine. And they offered we could buy it, so I bought it for $495.
How
and
long was your leg?
Thank God it was only a couple hundred yards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was
we could do it.
miles.
We could do it for sure.
This is heavy. Like,
They make you pay $500 to buy it. It's pretty cool, though. Actually,
You
It's
have
worth
to,
it.
right?
yeah,
Yeah, does it-
there's no choice
How
in
does,
that.
how does it work? Is there like a propane tank?
So
in
there's a
here,
little
or-
propane tank that was at the bottom of that, and
Really?
we weren't supposed to light it again after we extinguished it once I passed it on.
But
we
you didn't follow.
we
the
had to go in
rules.
the backyard and take some family
Of
photos.
course.
So,
Yeah.
and light it up. So
but I need you
Paul,
to
you want
run.
the-
I need you to run around the building, not the inside of the building, carrying that thing.
It is heavy.
It's heavy.
We've got gold medals.
I don't know.
We've got an Olympic torch in here.
I don't know that I make it 200 yards with that. Carry.
I
You have to
think
hold
there's
it up the whole time.
I think there's
you just try
adrenaline.
to look good. I mean, I waddle down the street and I got the torch in front of me. It's all good.
Beyond incredible.
It's really cool.
Dave, thank you so much for coming in. That's
I
amazing.
guess
These
I have
are-
to give back the gold.
Yeah,
medals.
you gotta give it back.
Dave Saunders from our sales team, 1984, 1988 Olympic gold medalist in men's volleyball. Stopping by.
That was awesome.
How about that? That was a nice treat. All right, we'll come back. 8:00 hour includes Steak on Woods, chance to qualify for those 9-inch nails tickets and more. Stick around. More on the way on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. I'm just going to spend my last couple of moments here with the gold medal.
yeah, we are halfway home on a Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday.
Correct.
Thank you. Told you it's been a long one. I got up 12:30. Thought it was 2:30.
It's almost Wednesday for you then.
Fell back asleep.
Basically the weekend.
Fell back asleep and then woke up at 2:05. Very weird. Very weird. Been up
When
for
did
a
you
while.
go to sleep originally?
Oh, let's see. I turned off Olympic hockey early, like 8, maybe. I got in bed at 8, and then I don't remember dozing off. I don't even remember what I was watching.
It's all on tape at that point.
Yeah. But I fell asleep. I don't know if we won or lost.
We won.
We won the hockey.
I think so.
Yeah, we were up 1-0 when I turned it off. But yeah, so I woke up and I've had a full day already. My dance card has been full.
You're like a Marine.
Yes.
You do more before
Yeah.
8 a.m. than most people do all day long.
I would say more like the Amish. I would never compare myself to a Marine, but I would compare myself to the Amish. I got up way early, and I've had an entire full day. It's been great.
Our YouTube stream has been debating just how much those gold medals that we had in studio are worth if you melted them down.
A lot of people sell
We'll find out. I still got them in here.
Paulie still got them.
Paulie, melt them down, and let's see what we can do with them. You still have them in here.
How much
He
actual
told us to
gold
just
is
hang
in
on
it
to 'em.
versus?
Like, what do you want us to do with these?
I don't know. Don't lose them.
I certainly would not leave
I
my.
wouldn't just leave them lying around
with a
this
bunch of
place.
yahoos.
Not us.
I mean,
I mean, things disappear at offices all the time.
Yeah.
I definitely would not leave the gold medals lying around here.
that is. It was cool, man.
We
Being
just take
able
them into the parking lot and start getting a lighter and
Throw
we're
it
just
up.
trying to.
to throw it up, see how high
Melt
you
it
can throw
down.
it. That was cool, man. Dave's a good dude.
That was
The
one of
torch
coolest
was
things we'll do all
surprisingly
year.
cool as well.
Uh-huh.
I got to run around the building with the torch during the break as well.
I see a lot of people sell their gold medals. A lot of people have sold their gold medals over the years. And I guess if you're a collector, you're like, because I understand, like, oh man, because Kareem sold a bunch of his stuff. He sold all his memorabilia and he wanted to donate it to kids in need or something. And so he did. And I get it. Like, hey, I'm going to buy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's MVP trophy. Like, that's cool to have. A gold medal is like, I don't know. It just feels a little different to me. Like, that's so personal. Not that an MVP is not. You work really hard for it, but it just feels different having a medal of somebody else as opposed to this is Michael Jordan's MVP trophy.
Now, there's a lot more of them, even though the Olympics are
That's
just
true.
every 2 years. They give out hundreds of them, I believe, during each Olympic game. So
I remember when I was in Vegas a few years ago, finally went to the pawn store, like the Pawn Stars shop, and they had a whole case full of World Series, NBA, and Super Bowl rings.
People fall on hard times.
And you're just like, damn, like, and they would tell you, like, okay, this one we're not totally sure. This one is from a player for sure. This one is from a front office person.
Yeah.
Like secretaries, I think, will have the option at least to purchase a ring, or they get like different they're slightly different than the ones that the players get on the field, but
like, I don't need this.
You're still it's in the organizational
I don't know that I'm taking it to a pawn shop though. I'll sell it online, but I don't taking it to a pawn shop.
If you were
maybe you want to get it back at some point.
Yeah, maybe. You just need a loan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's still a pretty cool collector's item. I mean, would you buy, like, if the Padres won a World Series, would you buy, and like 20 years afterwards, you're at a pawn store and you see, and you're like, oh, it's the director of ticket sales that year. He got a ring and they ended up pawning it. It's not,
no, I would
Fernando Tatis Jr.'s
no,
ring.
I
or
would.
something.
I don't think I would buy it. I don't think I would.
Maybe for the right price.
I collect things. I do not collect expensive jewelry. That's one thing I do not have the budget for. Baseball cards enough right now are kicking my ass, so I can't even imagine. I'm going to go collect rubies and sapphires. I don't think so.
I am. I don't usually get FOMO, but
what are you FOMOing about?
Seeing Sammy Levitt, AJ Cassavell pictures from the Peoria Sports Complex. I know we'll be there in a couple of weeks. But I always feel like I'm missing out on that first day when everyone's excited to be there. Now, AJ and Sammy, in 4 weeks, they're going to be dying to come home, and we're going to be so glad we're not there, and they're going to be like, please let me come back to San Diego. Right. But on this first day, I always wish, it'd be nice to be there when everyone's fresh-faced and arriving at the Peoria Sports Complex, which has probably been happening over the last hour or 2 hours, where players are reporting officially for the first time, pitchers and catchers.
Yeah, even the players are actually pretty excited to be there on day one. By the time we get there, they'll be good and surly.
You get FOMO often, like when other people are doing things? I tend not to. Happy for someone else that they're doing something they enjoy, but I don't tend to feel like, oh, I wish I was there.
I did when I was younger. It's what got me in tons and tons and tons of trouble. It's what got me to go, like, that's what forced me out of the house every night to go out, because I didn't want my buddies having some wild, fun experience and I wasn't a part of it. So FOMO literally almost ruined my life. So the older I've gotten, the FOMO I get is like, if I happen to be out of town and my kids have a game, that's the FOMO that I'm like, makes me really sad. But if I see some buddies out on a golf trip or something, I did see a couple guys a couple years ago playing in that baseball tournament that I played in October. They were out there having the time of their lives and I wasn't. And it made me so sick that I had so much FOMO that I ended up doing it again last year, much to my wife's chagrin. So I do get it. It's mostly baseball related too, like yours.
It definitely is something that I think as you get older, maybe that's the wisdom, though, that you can't do everything. You can't be everywhere always.
Correct.
And you can't worry about what you're missing out on, because everybody misses out on, of course, tons of things all the time.
Part of my New Year's resolutions this year was to let FOMO affect me less and spend less money. Because last year it was like, oh, this band's coming, gotta go. This band's coming, gotta go. This band's coming, gotta go.
So 5 weeks in, how do you feel you've done?
Well, I picked up a new habit. It's baseball cards. So not great, Paulie, as far as financials, but I'm home more. I'm more present. I'm not gone.
I was looking at stuff in my office yesterday and I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, for a while it was shoes, then it becomes vinyl records.
Vinyl, yeah, oh yeah.
Now it's sports collectibles.
Oh, yeah.
What's next?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, careful! Don't even get into it. Like it's all.
I know
it's going to cost way too much money. It's expensive." I'm like, "What hobby isn't expensive?"
People have been writing me dissertations about the hobby, the baseball card hobbying, right now, like full on dissertations about it, and I'm reading it, going, Jesus Christ, no one gave me this much advice about drugs, not doing drugs. I didn't get this much advice about not taking drugs when I was a kid as I've gotten about stay away from baseball cards.
Just say
no to baseball cards is what they're saying. And
Mothers Against Baseball Cards.
Yeah. MABC. And I can't stop. My son and I both are psychotic. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we've got them.
Here's your brain. Here's your brain on baseball cards.
Here's your brain on Chrome. It's a sickness at this point. I've downloaded an app.
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad. I'm fully sick with it, but I love it. And my son,
it was like Christmas morning yesterday, I got like 9 things from eBay all in the mail on the same day.
My son loves it so much, and so that's really fun to bond with him over that. But dude, it's bad. It's bad.
What's the
not
end
debilitating
game?
Bad? I don't know what the end game is. That's the problem. Every day I sit at my desk and I go, what's the point?
Some people get into it knowing, hey, I can put together a phenomenal collection. It's going to increase in value. Some people simply want to collect cards that they're going to enjoy and be able to look at.
I think for me, everything, like as I'm kind of building a little sports den in our office right now, and it's going to take years to really get it going. For me, every piece that goes up on a shelf, up on the wall, in a frame, there's a story behind it. Whether it's my favorite athlete, somebody, a game I was at, something I personally found, you know what I mean? Like there's a story behind it. So that's kind of what's driving me.
Not me. Don't know. I am really struggling.
Is it the thrill of finding something that you were hoping for inside one of those packages?
It's that.
It's a huge rush.
To you, it's similar to like a gambling rush,
kind of, which I don't do anymore. You know, and
yes, you do.
Well,
you just do it in a different form.
Here's the difference, though. You gamble and you lose, that money's gone. You buy these cards and you save them and you treat them well. You could sell them and get more money back than what it's an investment. It's like the way I look at it is like stocks, right? Maybe I should have just bought stock. That would have been safer. But it's so much fun. And the other thing, too, that I've been doing lately is finding out who's going to be the next, trying to figure out who's going to be the next big thing. Like, who's the next Shohei Ohtani?
That's literally gambling.
It's also stocks. That's what you do with stocks. Which ones are going to pay off down the road?
You buy it when it's worth pennies.
Yeah,
and then you cash
it
when
in
it's
down the
worth
road.
hundreds.
It's not gambling. It is a little bit. It's the same kind of feeling, but it's like getting in on a stock at $50 and then hoping one day I could sell this thing for. I could sell the stock for $600.
Any sort of collecting, if you're doing it in the hopes of adding value, is a form of gambling.
But my vinyl collection isn't. I'm not looking to flip that one day. I think I am looking to flip most of these. Both of us are. And we'll just throw it in Bo's bank account. You know, Dad takes a small 75% fee. But after that, he gets
split it 80-20.
80-20 is absolutely fair. I'm doing the lion's share of the work here, if I'm being honest with you. It's not gambling. It's not gambling. There's no gamble in it.
Yes, their gambling is I'm going to go out and buy this hobby box of Topps Bowman or Top whatever. It's $180. I have less than zero idea what is actually going to be in these boxes.
The thing. It used to be a penny slot. You'd buy a packet of baseball cards for 25 cents. And it didn't matter if you put them in the spokes of your bicycle. Now you're at the high limit tables. Because just to buy in, you're starting at a fairly high level. So
Topps will make 10,000 boxes and they'll put 20 of these Manny Machado autographed cards in some of those packs. And the gamble is I'm going to pay $200. I'm going to get these boxes. It's got, 10 packs of cards. And we're going to open them and see what's in there. And we're going to hope it's a very expensive, valuable card. But in all reality, the likelihood is that it's going to be like some guy you've never heard of.
I didn't know this. So Tatistix in our YouTube chat says they have pack odds for a reason.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do they put the odds of getting a valuable card on a pack? That makes it feel even more like gambling.
Every line of cards that comes out, they put out a checklist and it says like the odds. It's like, hey, one card per every 150 packs or, whatever. Yeah. And you get an idea of how valuable there is. Or it'll say like this card's numbered to 25.
That feels a lot like buying a scratcher instead of a baseball card,
which is in
that way.
That's fair. It is. There's a little bit of speculation, right? I got my eye on 3 or 4 prospects. And I'm hoarding some cards right now.
The stock investing is more like going out and buying a single of the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
And then holding on to it for 10 years.
Yeah. So we're gonna hang on to the gems, we call them. We're gonna hang on to the gems, and then we don't buy a ton of packs to open. We buy a few. But the crazy thing about these, you can pull a card, Benny, and it's some pink refractor, and you're like, oh, it's Tyler Wade. And they're like, you log on, graded at a 10, it's still worth $170 because it's a cool card. That's what we like. We like getting those cool refractors, and we're having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, it's not, I'm not selling blood for baseball cards yet.
I'll be dying to know in 6 months when you get your cards back.
That's the thing. What they're graded.
Because I think it's really hard to get 10s.
It is, but if we do get them, I think we're going to sell them.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, just get rid of them now. Like
I bought a couple of like Tony Gwynn 80s cards for my collection, and I just got those at like a grade 8 or a 9 because I'm not looking to flip it. I don't care. It's just going up on my wall or whatever. Like I just want to appreciate it.
So why get it graded at all?
Because I like how it looks.
Okay,
it protects it forever.
That makes sense.
Keeps it safe from any dust or anything like that.
Well, I don't know if my FOMO will be assuaged or get worse when Sammy Levitt joins us for the first time from spring training in Peoria. He will do so coming up at 9:35 this morning. All of Sammy's visits presented by David P. Shapiro Criminal Defense Attorneys, helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. Before that, though, we're going to play some Take on Woods. If you want to be our contestant and try to qualify for the 9 Inch Nails concert tickets this week, 833-288-0973. Play our trivia game when we come back. Plus, another pitcher off the market in Major League Baseball. We'll let you know who it is, where they are going, coming up right after a check of traffic here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3, The Fan. First, I will tell you about SDFatLoss.com, the weight loss program that I used to lose 40 pounds in 60 days. That was back in 2023, the summer of 2023. And I'm proud to say that I have kept every single one of those pounds off. Got on the scale just a couple days ago, still 40 pounds down from where I started. How did I do it? Well, I did it with a lot of help. You can get that help as well from your great coach counselor at sdfatloss.com. Set up a free consultation, and they will explain how the program works, how you can lose up to a pound of fat per day and 10 to 20% of your body weight with no injections and no exercise necessary. You're just eating regular food, stuff from the grocery store, some protein like chicken or steak, vegetables, the right time, the right portions, and you can really lose weight very quickly. It just melts off. But then when you're done losing, it's so much easier to sustain because you haven't been relying on bars or shakes or prepackaged meals. And right now, when you sign up, get your free consultation again at sdfatloss.com. Get $200 off the program here in the month of February. No excuses, just a new you here in 2026 from sdfatloss.com. That's sdfatloss.com. Results may vary.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
A new name off the board. Free agent pitcher right-hander Aaron Savali. And the A's are in agreement on a one-year, $6 million contract, according to Jeff Passan, 30-year-old veteran. The A's have been fairly active this offseason.
They have.
Can they surpass the Mariners and the Astros and the Rangers in the AL West?
AL West, yeah. And we'll, after take on Woods, let's get to some of the first audio out of spring training.
Yep.
So Craig Stammen.
Craig Stammen speaking. We'll have Sammy's covering it all. We'll talk to him at 9:35, but we can get to some of the audio a little early as well. Right now, though, we got Patrick on the line. Let's get to today's game of Take on Woods. Take on Woods, brought to you by Bay Alarm, security and fire alarms for every business. We got you. As I mentioned, we have Patrick on the line. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning.
All right, let's do this. Woods has left the studio. If you can beat or tie him in our 5-question musical trivia challenge, you will qualify for our weekly grand prize, 2 tickets to 9 Inch Nails at Pechanga Arena coming up on March 9th. And you get to choose our category. Here are your choices. In music, MLB teams, song titles or bands with an MLB team name in it. TV, after Cheers, what actors on the sitcom Cheers did after appearing on the show, other shows they were on. And our movies category is called Wedding Bells, 5 movie titles that all include the word wedding. So would you like to play music, MLB teams, TV, after Cheers, or movies, Wedding Bells, Patrick?
We'll go with music MLB team.
Music. All right. I think this is a challenging one. We'll see how you do. Each of the song titles or bands in today's category includes an official Major League Baseball team nickname, like Padres. That's not one of them, but it could be, because that's what we're looking for. You'll have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 5 as possible. If you don't know one, say pass. We'll come back to it if there's time left on the clock. First question is our 2-second song. Paulie is queuing it up right now. You need to give me the song title and the artist. And remember, could be the song title, could be the artist that has the MLB team nickname in it. Patrick, are you ready to play?
Ready to go.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. MLB teams is your category. Your time begins when Paul plays our music. Good luck, Patrick. Let's take on Woods.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
Royals by Lord.
Correct. Hold Me Now became a huge hit in 1983 for which English pop band?
Pass.
Which rock supergroup's highest charting hit was 1990's High Enough?
Pass.
Which quirky musical duo is best known for songs like Birdhouse in Your Soul and Don't Let's Start?
Is that I know this one. Pass.
Which 2003 Grammy-nominated Train song is often played at Anaheim Stadium and was even performed live?
All Angels.
Correct. Hold Me Now became a huge hit in 1983.
Constantly.
Correct. Which rock super group's highest charting hit was 1990's High Enough?
Pass.
Which quirky musical duo is best known for songs like Birdhouse in Your Soul and Don't Let's...
It might be Giants.
That is correct. Which rock supergroup's highest charting hit was 1990's... Yeah, you got them all. Quickly going through the back end on those. But Patrick, you know what? You did it. Congratulations. 5 for 5. You have qualified for the tickets. Let's see how Woods does in the same category. It's music today. Back to your wheelhouse. I thought it was a tough one. We'll see. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins when Paul plays the music. Good luck, Woods. Let's take on Patrick.
I've never seen a diamond in the
That's Royals by Lord.
Correct. Hold Me Now became a huge
Thompson
hit.
Twins.
Correct. Which rock supergroup's highest charting hit was 1990's High Enough?
Damn Yankees.
Correct. Which quirky musical duo is best known for songs like Birdhouse in Your Soul and Don't Let's Start?
I don't. Pass.
Which 2003 Grammy-nominated Train song is often played at Anaheim Stadium, was even performed live by the band at the 2010 Home Run Derby?
Hey, Virginia.
Incorrect. Which quirky musical duo is best known for songs like Birdhouse in Your Soul and Don't Let's Start?
What is the effing category? God.
You're going to hate this.
I'm going to hate it. Oh!
In about 10 seconds. You're going to be so mad.
No idea. Taint.
Royals, Twins, Yankees.
Oh, baseball? Hold on.
They might be Giants
Okay.
and calling all Angels.
Damn it.
Patrick wins 5-3.
I told
and
you I lost the
qualifies for
fastball,
the 9-inch nails.
It's gone. Good job,
It's
Patrick.
been an unrelenting string of Tier 1 victories in all of our categories recently.
Told you.
You are now one of two into the weekly drawing for the 9-inch nails. Yeah, that was MLB teams in our musical category today.
I told you.
All right, we've got the first sound in from spring training. Craig Stammen. Hear what he has to say from the Peoria Sports Complex. We'll get to that. Coming up next, broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios, We Know How. Ben Woods on a Tuesday on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
He just, here, I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Not that now.
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player. This is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Some discussion in our YouTube chat, and I echoed it as well. Patrick won our game of Take on Woods, but some people thinking that perhaps he went and quickly looked up answers to questions.
Are we
in the
cast?
60
I don't want to
seconds.
cast aspersions. I feel like I got 3 right. I got beat fair and square.
There's really nothing we can do to stop it. I could lower the amount of time, only 40 seconds or something.
Or you only get one time.
You only get one time through.
No, you're no ability
as opposed
to pass.
60 seconds, no ability to pass.
That would suck.
That would be one way to combat that. Or we can just play by the honor system. Or you can just say, hey, all's fair in love and Take on Woods.
Yeah, I don't want to cast aspersions.
It was a little sus, as the kids say.
That's Cap, my friend.
Yeah.
You mogged him? What does mog mean again?
Looks maxing, or something.
Looking.
I thought that was two
fine.
different things. Looking
It's from
fine.
it's from the looks maxing
man of
community,
something, I
and
know.
it's like you are showing out above the rest.
Ben
of the
mogs
people. Like,
us.
Yeah, like anytime the three of us take a picture, Ben is always mogging us.
You're mogging us because you're more
with his
attractive.
style and his flair.
I've never hidden the fact there are certain strategies that can be employed.
Yeah.
intake on woods.
You don't need to tell people the strategies.
Well, I mean, they can figure it out
they
themselves.
hear the categories every day. You can
Yes,
go
and
do
two of the
research.
categories then remain the same the next day. So you can always do a little of your own research, knowing at least what direction I might be heading.
When's the last
some
time
of
you've
those
actually
categories.
mogged someone, to be honest with you? It's been many, many years since I mogged anyone. That means to look better than them. It's been a long time. There was a time I feel like I mogged people.
Technically, one of us is currently mogging the other two in studio. If you have a small enough group of people, someone has to be the best looking.
True.
That's true. But it's so
To
subjective.
outshine, to look, perform, or have something better than someone
Like
else.
Paulie
often,
mogs us on his shoe game every day.
I'm out, guys.
often
I told
in
you.
attractiveness, muscles, or success.
Ooh,
Example: he
muscles.
totally mogged the competition in the physique contest.
I'm. You guys know where my self-confidence is at right now, so
Yeah.
I'm not mogging anyone.
No.
Where two or more are gathered, one will always mog.
I mean, if we all were like taking pictures in front of a bunch of weights or something, you would probably be mogging us.
I don't think so.
Do you ever take selfies at the gym?
Never.
Good.
Never.
Good.
For my wife, maybe. Like
Really?
look at me sweating. Yeah, we've done that since we started
Really?
dating.
Wow.
I'm not showing her my hog or anything. I'm just in the gym, like crushing a workout. But it's been a long time since I've done that. But never like me in front of like the squat rack about to get after it. You know,
Selfie into the mirror.
selfie into the mirror. You know where I go? I don't see a lot of it, and I don't see a lot of filming. It's really a good experience at Choose Fitness. It really is. Like I don't see a lot of that. People come in, they get their workout on, and they leave. You don't see a lot of influencers now. The gym I went to before, the one in PB. Oh my god. Oh my god. Excuse me, tripod right there. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Bro, I don't even want to be here. I'm wearing pants. I'm the only one here wearing pants. Please, I'm so sorry. Every single guy was like, hey, get this. And they're just ripping, you know.
Are we all on the same page that phones should just be banned from gyms?
Well, you need them for the music, but you shouldn't be taking pictures in there is my personal
like they should
opinion.
never be seen.
Did I tell you guys what happened to me over the break?
No.
This is a long time ago.
Over the winter break?
The winter break. This is the one thing, and I hate to cut in the Rhino report, but I'm gonna. You're gonna like this.
Well, you have 20 minutes until the Rhino report.
You don't even know
Oh,
when the
I
Rhino
don't even know what
report
we're doing.
is, apparently.
It's 8:40.
Oh, we're gonna get to Stammen's
Stammen audio, yes.
Did I tell you guys about the soccer ball? I didn't
The
tell you guys
soccer
about the
ball.
soccer ball.
I have
did
no
I?
don't
idea
think
what you're
so.
talking
This does
about.
not sound familiar.
So I go to Choose Fitness over the break. I was so proud of myself. I went every single day when we were off, every day except for Christmas because they were closed. And I went into the gym one morning, and it was 12, 13 people, so not packed at all. And I go over to the deadlift, trap bar deadlift, and I'm doing that. And I look in the mirror behind me, and there is a dude with a soccer ball in the gym, kicking, juggling, kicking it against the wall. And I'm like, I'm looking around, and I'm like, does no one else have a problem with this but me? Like, can
You're
I
thinking, okay, Pele.
Yeah, no, I'm just going, okay, you're fairly talented at juggling a ball, but you don't play for SDFC or anything, and they have their own training facility. And I thought, this feels like you are A, doing too much, B, look at me, and C, that activity could have been reserved for somewhere else. Am I totally off base here? Like I don't
Could it
bring
be part of like a dexterity workout, though, that he's doing?
maybe that potentially a dexterity workout, but you can do all of that without the actual ball. I found it very invasive and intrusive. Like I don't bring my wedges
Did you
in
feel
there.
like you were in danger of?
No, I wasn't in danger. But I just thought I thought it was kind of ridiculous. Like you don't bring your wedges into the gym and like,
Yes,
how we doing, everybody? Hang on, I'm working on my turn and my.
that would be
core
dangerous. A
What if
soccer
you hit
ball's not
wiffle
gonna.
balls? Oh, what if I don't
Still
bring?
swinging a club indoors
All
is
right.
dangerous.
So if I bring a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, I can just bring my glove in and throw against the wall. That's normal? No, that's not normal. That's a gym. Am I out of my mind?
is he in with the like weight area, or was he in like
the
a
stretching area?
in an
The
open room?
grass, the turf stretch area, and he was kicking and juggling and dancing and back kicking it against the wall. What are we doing? You don't think that's odd?
Maybe not as odd as you think it is.
Do you think it's odd, Paulie?
Yes.
Like if you're in there doing ball handling skills with a basketball, everyone's like, all right, go to the gym.
Right.
Like go
Well,
to a gymnasium.
Yeah, I would go to the basketball court
Mhm.
at the gym.
Yeah.
Do you have a basketball court at your gym?
Somebody said that's aura farming. Yeah, that's what he was doing. I love our new lingo on this program. I feel so modern.
Aura farming.
He was aura farming. That's what he was doing. I'm going to bring my blast motion in, my tee, a bucket of balls, and a net. And I'm just going to go right into the middle of the stretch area and just.
I'd kill you.
Just,
I'd
yes.
be so mad.
I walk in. What's up, guys? How are you? No, I'm just going to rip a few swings today. No, you don't do that.
But what if you don't have like a spot in your house that's big enough to do those things? So you
a soccer ball, you go to a park. What do you mean?
Like we've done for hundreds of years.
Like every soccer player on the planet does. He goes to an empty park. You can go to Vaughn's parking lot, and that makes more sense to me than being in there. He was a kook. I was like, we get it. You're so athletic. Come on. You lose all sense of self-awareness, and there's other people around you. Nobody wants to watch you do this. There's a time and place, is all I'm saying. Right? You don't agree? Am I insane here?
No. I mean, was he really doing any harm to anyone?
Okay, no. But he could also have been cranking his hog. That doesn't hurt me at all. There's a time and place for that. That doesn't hurt me. I don't care. I do it. We all do it. You're right. It's not the time or place for it. He's not doing any harm. He didn't hurt me. I wasn't in danger, right? But it's not the right place for it. I thought it was so fascinating. I looked at him like I wanted to study him. I wanted to follow him around.
I mean, it's not like he did it in a restaurant or something. That would be the wrong place for juggling a soccer ball. But it is a place of athletic endeavors in a gym.
Edgar says, just like the guys that shadow box in the gym. I'm not going to say anything. We've all seen them. Now, you work out in a lady's garage, so you don't have the foggiest idea of even what I'm talking about. Fishing for attention, he was, says Nathan. I agree. I agree 100%.
There is no aura farming or mogging in my workout trainer's garage.
A-Money says, if he didn't get in your way, who cares? He kind of was in my way. And again, I'm at the gym working out, and all I can see out of my peripheral is a guy like kicking and juggling, and the ball's going out of
Maybe
control.
he wanted you to try to steal it from him.
He's kicking it against the wall. I was very odd. I'm just saying, it was an observation. It was very strange.
I want to get to our first audio from Craig Stammen. Do want to remind everybody, got our biggest fan announcement coming up at 9. If you want to qualify for the night in an Odyssey suite at a Padres game, go to 97.3thefansd.com/biggest fan to get your name in. But our first audio from spring training right after traffic here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Ket Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. A couple of trouble spots here. Crash blocking the right lane on westbound King Freeway Euclid. Looks like emergency crews on scene. We've also got some police activity northbound side of the 15 near Miramar Way. It's got that right lane blocked. In the East County, westbound 8 before Greenfield Drive, a collision over the right shoulder. Heads up, San Diego. The next long weekend is coming up. Get road ready now. Valvoline Instant Oil Change gets you in and out fast. No appointment needed. Real pros check lights, fluids, and tires with any oil change. Locations and coupons at SoCalOilChange.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben & Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
All right, our first soundbite is in. 42 seconds in length from the new manager of the San Diego Padres, Craig Stammen, as collected by Sam Levitt and tweeted out by our 97.3 The Fan SD account.
This is Adam's Super Bowl right here.
Here it
right
is.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Padres manager Craig Stammen is asked about the team's current roster and if he expects additional moves from A.J. Preller during spring training.
The roster that you have, there were some moves during the offseason. There could still be some. What do you make of this group of players and whether you expect moves coming in the next month or so?
Yeah, we got a great group of players. Some, top to bottom, we've got a pretty good roster, a roster that we feel like can compete for, any number of goals throughout the season. Is it the final roster? We know AJ. AJ's always got something up his sleeve. We've seen in the years past. We've signed Dylan Cease the day before we left for Korea. We signed Nick Pivetta last year, middle of February. So don't put anything past him. And I know he's continually working and trying to, fill out our roster and make it as best we can at the start of opening day.
They say you can tell how a season's going to go by the manager's first comment at spring training.
No, they don't.
Do they say
They
that?
do not
They
say
do
that.
not.
Who says that? I'd like to speak with them.
You do not say that.
Yeah, they do not say that at all.
Yeah, pretty innocuous comment by Craig to get things started. Yeah, AJ could still make moves. In fact, probably would be surprising if he didn't still make moves.
Yeah, he might. He might not.
He likes his roster, though. I like that. I like that the manager likes his roster.
I'm glad he likes his roster,
I mean,
too.
you've got to be worried. If the first comment is,
we got a lot of work to do.
guys don't really look very good. I mean, these guys suck. That would be worrisome.
Yeah.
But that's not what Craig Stammen said. He likes his roster.
Easier question for Craig to answer than, the Rockies manager. It's easier for certain managers.
Well, there's less lying involved.
Yeah, there's
with
way
some other teams.
Way less lying involved.
More
Way
lying
less.
than Dave Roberts. Less lying than who is the manager of the Rockies now?
What's his name? He was the interim guy.
Oh yeah, they gave him the job.
Yep.
We'll learn it eventually.
Yeah. I want to see it.
I don't remember.
I'm going to pull a Patrick.
Yeah, just do it.
And do a
Ben?
quick Google search.
I'm sorry, Patrick.
Warren Schaefer.
Warren Schaefer.
Yeah.
He sounds like a skateboarder from the 80s, like
Yeah,
a
a
very
little bit.
famous 80s skateboarder. So yeah, he didn't have to lie very much. He probably should like this roster because it is pretty good as it stands today. But every manager is going to want help on their squad, and if you can get me other arms or another lefty bat, that would be fantastic. And but again, yeah, we know AJ. Everybody is very familiar with the way he works. We know he's not done yet, so we'll see.
Tony Vitello, his first day on the job with the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah,
You feel like
that's a big one.
you feel like he has T-Mobile. He feels like he might be a manager.
I feel
with
like he's a T-Mobile guy.
T-Mobile manager, perhaps.
I bet I bet he's like a guy. He doesn't have a cell phone.
Oh yeah,
He's an eyewash guy.
Or
Yeah.
he's like, I've got this
I got a flip.
unlimited mobile. Like, you've never heard of it or something. This provider.
I
he's got a
think
walkie-talkie.
he's going to be one of those guys where they're like, you guys don't understand. He literally sleeps in the clubhouse.
Right.
Maybe he shouldn't.
You have to write handwritten letters to communicate with him.
Right. Like I think he's going to be one of those guys. I think, again, it could work. It could be a brilliant move. My gut tells me just from experience and seeing things like this before, my gut kind of tells me it won't, but I've been wrong so many times. It's not even funny. So I'll wear it if I am, but I can't wait to hear the audio.
I
I'm fascinated.
respect always trying to do something different.
I do too.
There's a good chance it goes wrong.
There's
because,
a decent chance it goes wrong.
Most things do go wrong. If your goal is winning the World Series, then 29 teams will go wrong this
But that
season.
guy knows baseball. He knows baseball. He knows how to coach baseball. Can he coach 26 egos? Can he coach Rafael Devers? Can he coach Logan Webb? Can he manage guys like that? Webb's a good dude, like battler, but he's very opinionated. So I don't know. I mean, it could what's it look like when it goes south, as it will for every team?
I think the most important thing about being a manager, really a coach in any sport nowadays, is being authentic and genuine.
Correct.
Which is why I like the hiring of Craig Stammen.
Yeah.
There's one thing that dude is.
He's pretty authentic.
He's authentically himself. And he's genuine and he communicates honestly. Does he have, the ability to strategically guide a team through a baseball season?
We'll
No
see.
clue. We'll find out. All right, we'll come back with our biggest fan. Special announcement from SDFC. They already put it on social media, but we've got it for you here. And a Rindle Report kicking off the final hour about what's next on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. Costume change on the Ben and Woods program. If you're on our YouTube stream,
I'm mocking both of you right now.
you look good with the hoodie underneath. We are modeling the brand new community kits unveiled this morning by San Diego FC. Their unprecedented Unity kit. Think City Connect jerseys for San Diego FC.
Okay.
Representing the cross-border nature of our community. The tag on the back says Sin Fronteras, without borders. And it's a new kit to go with their second season of MLS action that, of course, continues tonight in Mexico City when they take on Pumas Unam in the second leg of their CONCACAF Champions Cup. I didn't see if they're wearing it tonight. I'm guessing they're probably debuting at home.
A home game would be my guess.
That would be my guess. But
So
have they said like specific games, like how the Padres did theirs on Friday night home games?
I did not see anything in the release about when they will officially be wearing the kits.
go back to the picture you just had up in the feed.
They're now mogging us.
Now
Anders,
now look at us.
Luca.
Go to us. Now go to them. Now go to us and go to them. This is mortifying. It's mortifying to see us next to those guys.
It's kind of like comparing, when you put on a City Connect jersey and then you look Tatis in a City Connect jersey and then us in a City Connect jersey. It's just not the same.
I like this is cozy.
This is really great. Yeah.
How would you describe it? It is like a firecracker almost. It's a white kit, but with streaks of like fire and water, orange and red and blue.
So
throughout,
they used to make these cups in the 90s, these party cups, and they look like those. But I like it. I think I'll rock this in a heartbeat.
They seem festive,
and it fits me. The other one the original one I got is a medium, and it does not fit me even in the slightest. This actually fits. Feels good.
It does kind of look like that 90s.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Cup.
Did you find the 90s cup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a different color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. So we've gotten a chance to wear gold medals today and model the new kits for SDFC. Not a bad day.
It's pretty good for a Tuesday.
Not bad for a Tuesday.
They can just replace us with mannequins at some point. Do they actually need us to host a radio show?
And pitchers and catchers report today as well. So I like these. I'm gonna wear
this tonight when I'm watching the match.
It looked better, or it looks better on than it looked in the bag. Does that make sense? I saw the bag. I go, I don't know how I'm going to look at this. I put it on. I go, all right, this isn't bad. I'd wear this. People are going to have opinions. People are very uniform conscious in this town.
They are.
Very uniform conscious. Sometimes you feel like it's all we got.
And usually the initial reaction is hate. And then you start to maybe, okay, wait, now I see it. And then eventually you become like, oh, no, these are great. And then you're mad when they're gone.
Then they go away. Right. Do we have a ETA on New City Connects for the pods?
April
is the time?
April.
It's been the timeline the whole
lot of
I probably knew
speculation. I think some inaccurate leaks that have gone out.
Those were inaccurate. Yep.
Yeah.
There was a fan concept that was put out somewhere, and like the DH gates of the world all found that and were like, hey, new City Connects are out, get yours here for $14 or whatever. And from what I've been told, those were just fan created. Those were not the actual City Connects. My guess, this has not been confirmed, we just know April. My guess is they're going to debut right around the Mexico City trip.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Like, I don't know if they'll do it that week and then you can buy stuff before those games.
Although the Padres are the road team for those games. So I don't know. Can you wear your... Yes. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks are giving up the 2 home games. So
I thought they split.
Maybe you don't wear your City Connects for a road game. I don't know how it works.
But I'm excited to see him. I've heard things, the mock-ups that I've seen online apparently are not even close.
I think the hat is like the same hat that they teased
that was
in the
their
video.
teaser.
That was their teaser.
I would think that's accurate. Yes.
But
unless it's a complete
have a skull
fake
on it.
I think it did.
Oh, I love it.
I can't
It's kind
remember
of
exactly.
orange and blue, but with like a cream colored base, I believe.
The mock-ups that were going around over the last week, it had the hat, like the cream colored hat, and then a white jersey. And everyone's like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it's because it's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go together.
I love a skull.
You may like it, you may not like it. It's not going to be like nonsensical, would be my guess.
Right.
Before we get to our round report, it's time to announce this morning's biggest fan. If you hear your name called, You will have 10 minutes. Call us back and qualify for our grand prize drawing, 833-288-0973. The grand prize, of course, night in the Odyssey Suite for a Padres game, 20 tickets for you and your friends, all the fan staff. We don't need tickets. We'll just show up. Catered by Spiro's Mediterranean Cuisine. This morning's biggest fan is Anthony Manzano from La Mesa. Anthony Manzano from La Mesa. You've got 10 minutes to call us at 833-288-0973 while Paulie gets us updated with the Rindle Report.
And get things started here with our today's edition of the Rindle Report.
Now tuned into the greatest.
Welcome to the Rindle Report with Paul Rindle.
Hi, Paul.
All right.
2 stories from the world of sports that we haven't gotten to yet.
We'll start off in Major League Baseball.
And 1 story that you didn't know you needed.
Are you laughing, biatch?
It's the Rindle Report
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
on 97.3 The Fan.
Are you ready to bless the mood? I need some help, please.
That was good.
Can I get a yeah? Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. So we were talking earlier about Zach Gallen, the report from Jenna Tolles.
Genitals.
Genitals. Bob Nightingale has also written about Zach Gallen in the last 6 minutes here. He says, talks are heating up for starter Zach Gallen, the best remaining free agent on the market. Teams showing the most interest: San Diego Padres, Baltimore Orioles, Chicago Cubs, Arizona Diamondbacks. Does that change things a little bit?
I believe we are one of those 4 teams.
We are one of those 4 teams, but we were also in on Framber Valdez. And
In on Paul
in
Goldschmidt.
on Paul Goldschmidt. It's sure. Yeah. I express interest in Zach Gallen. There you go. Like that's the Padres have expressed interest in Zach Gallen. Okay.
I think you can just click a button now.
Now, yes,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's an app.
It's an app.
Express interest in free agent.
Now that
app
would be
in
badass.
Major League Baseball.
Way to
Agent
do-
just got it on his phone. Like,
Yes, no.
Yeah,
So,
you
like
swipe
Tinder.
right, swipe
Tinder.
left. Yeah, they swiped right. Is that the way you swipe on Tinder when you're interested?
I don't know. I've never used Tinder.
Paulie?
Left to right, yes.
See, that's you
Swipe
express
right.
interest by swiping right.
Yes.
All right, they've swiped right
Did you ever
on Zach Gallen.
swipe one the wrong way
Oh.
accidentally and go, no?
Almost every time I was on
Almost
there.
every time.
Can you
Yeah.
undo it?
I don't know.
No.
Really? You're
But if
just
they-
She's gone forever into the ether. No, Jennifer.
It was either that or it's
Jennifer Tolles?
the other way. Like swipe it, you didn't mean to swipe.
Paulie, that's mean.
Just saying it's happened.
And if you do it that way,
And then you get the hey, and you're like,
if
no!
you match, then yeah.
and now you've been married for 8 years
So how do you?
because you couldn't admit that you swiped the wrong way.
So how do you know you match? Like she has to swipe you too.
I mean, it's been like 7 years since I've been on those apps,
Right.
So I'm sure they might be a little bit different, but you would swipe right. Like let's say you're interested.
Okay,
You
I
swipe
see
right.
this girl. I'm interested in swipe right.
If she has not swiped right on your profile,
she get
nothing
a-
happens.
Does she get a noting?
They maybe. I don't,
If
I don't
if
remember.
they've already swiped right on yours and you swipe right,
then it
is
says
there
it's
like,
a match. It's a little
Oh,
like
you get
animation.
like a notification.
Yeah,
like
it's like now messaging is now opened because you both matched.
I don't remember who it was. I don't know if I saw it online or if I heard it on Stern or something. But some dude was on there for like 3 years and didn't match with anyone.
Dang.
And it was not awesome. That would be a really tough scene. How's Tinder going? It's horrible. I'm 0 for 75.
So you've been on Tinder for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Surely it's been good. Let's hear it.
Tell me some of your pervy stories.
You've got
nothing. I've got nothing. I'm 0 for
you gotta start
7,000.
wondering about the picture you posted.
Dude, yes. You change it up. You change it up. I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe it was online.
I've got to imagine that the guys swipe yes a lot more than the gals.
I'm
Like, what's the
assuming.
percentage?
What's the percentage at 2 a.m.
Right.
as opposed to noon? You're like, yes,
Oh, man.
yes.
Like, how often does a girl swipe and it's like not like, oh no, they swipe no on
I
you?
always just
for
imagine-
guys, I'm sure it's like 80, 90% of the time you swipe, you never hear anything back.
Correct.
I'd imagine the girl success rate is a lot higher.
99%.
I remember when I was single and on some of those apps and like talking to some of my friends that were females, and I'm just like, why do you even need these?
What
apps?
do you need
You
it
can
for?
literally go out to any bar,
Walk down
in
the
San
street.
Diego.
Just walk down the street.
Right.
That's all you have to do. Is
We're
walk
the
down
ones that
street.
got to put in the work and craft the perfect profile and all that.
And it's so funny because in the year 1998, when I was living in Chicago, probably in my prime, if you had said to me, Woodsy, hey, let's get together and put some personal ads in the newspaper and see if we meet some chicks, I would go, are you out of your... We're not deviants.
If you like
dude.
pina coladas.
Yeah, if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. If my buddies had gotten together, like, let's put some personal ads out there, like lonely heart looking for blah blah blah. You would have gotten laughed out of the room. Now everyone's like, yeah, I'm on 12 different apps. I mean, smart.
It essentially is a personal ad in the paper.
Yeah, it's an ad in the paper on your
modern
phone.
version of
That's exactly right. It's crazy, man.
All right. Anyways,
I can talk about this all day. I'm fascinated.
Well, I only got a couple of stories here. We'll just go quickly. Now, this was a little bit of no real story here, I guess, but a little bit of drama. Did you guys see the shirt that Bill Belichick's girlfriend Jordan wore over the weekend? Bill Belichick, of course, been in the news for not getting into the Hall of Fame. Robert Kraft also. It's huge connection there. He also not in the Hall of Fame. And so at the North Carolina game a few days ago, Jordan and Bill were spotted.
Yep.
And it was pointed out that if you zoomed in on Jordan's T-shirt, she's wearing an Orchids of Asia Day Spa T-shirt. And if you're thinking that that's a connection to Robert Kraft, you would probably be right. You're assuming.
Now, Ben, that's the place that he went and paid to get a massage, but it wasn't really a massage.
Correct.
It was something different
They may
entirely.
have started with an actual massage.
Potentially started with a real massage and then ended up
happily.
Now, if she like wore like a Seahawks T-shirt, like going up against, that was the weekend of the Super Bowl, going up against the Patriots, that would be.
That's like
you
you
might be reading into that one a little bit. Maybe her cousin's a Seahawks fan. You never know. This one, there's really like she wasn't just wearing a Orchids of Asia Day Spa
Does
T-shirt.
anybody wear a T-shirt of their favorite massage parlor?
Their favorite shady massage parlor
that got busted for trafficking,
like notoriously known for.
I mean, even if it's a reputable corporate, massage
Like
envy
massage.
or something, you're probably still not wearing the T-shirt around everywhere.
Oh man,
get him a massage envy T-shirt and get it now. Use the show funds, whatever we need to do. I thought it's an elite troll job.
It was pretty.
So
solid
he
troll.
clearly hates Bob Kraft because Bob Kraft let him go or he left. It's obviously there's a lot of friction there. Oh God, that was.
I kind of liked her after that.
Somebody said in the chat, that's pretty punk rock. I go, I pretty much agree
I
with
was
you.
like, and it's not like paparazzi got them. She was wearing it while they were walking to Starbucks or
Right.
something. Like this, she showed up to
At
a
the game.
huge North Carolina basketball game.
When she walks in and goes, hey, babe, look what I'm wearing. Do you think he just fell out laughing? Or was he like, this is good?
I mean, I've got to think that his first reaction is, why are you
doing
this?
And she's
You know
like, because I got your back.
Bill
but you
Belichick's
know
probably like,
it's going to
looks
create
great.
headlines.
It's
that
pretty-
we don't need these
But
headlines.
it's pretty hot, though,
But
that
then he
she's
thinks and
riding
goes,
for her man.
Not going to say anything. Just going to.
Yeah.
Like he is with his entire relationship with her. The pictures on the beach, the everything.
Dressed as a mermaid.
Just going to do it.
whatnot.
Just
He's probably
I'm just
watching
gonna
TV.
roll with it.
He just wears it.
He's
Why
watching
wouldn't he?
TV. Yeah, it looks great.
That looks great.
He doesn't talk back to her at all, I don't think.
I guarantee you he doesn't say a word.
No.
Not a word. He's like, all right.
She's like, buddy, I'm 45 years younger than
Right.
you ever talk back to me. I'm gone.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
All right, and then we will wrap it up. I guess this is sports adjacent. We were talking about this over the weekend, getting to it today. The new sport going around virally on social media, the Run National Championships.
Oh my God, this is
Had never
gnarly.
heard of this. So think of you've probably seen the videos over the last few years of guys in an arena, an octagon type setting, and they do like the slapping where you stand there
Crazy.
and they
Face
slap
slap.
you as hard
Yeah,
as they
face
can.
slap.
Guys get knocked out all the time, and you're like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen until now. until the Run National Championships, a new sport, a very controversial contact sport in Australia, where two competitors will stand on opposite sides of a mat and they run at each other as fast as they possibly can, head-on collisions with the purpose of knocking the other one down. It says here the clash usually ends with the winner still standing and shouting and somebody reeling on the ground in pain.
It's so hardcore, dude.
It's something. I mean, running as fast as you can with no pads, no helmet, no nothing.
But one guy does carry a ball like it's football.
Like it's football. One guy carries a ball like it's probably Australian rules football or something. Oh my God, man. And then some guys you see just hit, and they're out. Just knocked out cold. Yeah, it's Oklahoma drills, as Adam says, from high school, but those guys were in full pads, man.
So when I was growing up in our old house, we had this very long hallway from the garage to the living room.
To the butler's quarters.
Just normal house.
Right.
Growing up in Encinitas. And my brother and I would play. My dad would get on his hands and knees at the end of the hallway, and we would run as fast as we can and try to knock him over.
Yeah,
now,
of course.
He's an adult. We're like, 7 and 3.
Sure.
And then he would just go, that was nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Like, that was nothing. But I think at some point, because then I did it with my kids later, it's not always nothing. Like, even kids running at full speed into you
can get concussed.
Can get a little, yeah.
Oh,
It's not always nothing.
So this is an audio platform primarily. We are showing some of the videos on our YouTube stream. This is an audio platform, though. Listen
to it.
To the audio. You're going to hear the boop, 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 the countdown, and then it'll sound like coconuts hitting.
Like the start pole position?
Listen to the contact these two guys. They look like linemen, right? They're like 300 pounds.
That is textbook.
Textbook.
One more time.
I mean, you can have good technique without pads.
Yeah.
But one time you accidentally go head to head and both guys die, that's going to be a problem for this sport.
Let's try it in mini slow motion. Just like mini.
And then I'll speed the video up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's meat on meat is what it is. That's what it sounds like.
Man.
Thank you, Paulie. I was wondering if we get to that this week. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Got to imagine they have trouble finding like a healthcare plan for the league or
So
anything.
you're telling me the guys from Puerto Rico can't get insurance, but these guys are fine. They can't play in the WBC, but these guys are like, we're good.
Yeah, Javi Baez smoked that joint 3 years ago.
That's right. That's true. That is unbelievable.
We are just a few minutes away from spring training. Sammy joining us for the first time from Peoria, Arizona. Right now, I believe 2 of the new coaches are speaking, and Sammy just posted the new spring training hat for your San Diego Padres as well. So we can talk about that when we come back with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. GEGE 000-466. For a full list of games and rules, play at 7 Mile Casino. Visit 7milecasino.com.
If you're looking for something less full contact as your, distraction, playing cards is rather safe. And doing it at 7 Mile Casino is actually quite upscale and comfortable in San Diego's closest and best card room.
Yes, sir. They have for you California-style blackjack, Texas Hold'em, Pai Gow, and Baccarat. They don't have slot machines. So if you're like me, that's a plus for you. Sorry, you're going to have to leave your Pall Malls in the car, smoke-free environment as well, which is refreshing. Also, but they got great food, friendly dealers, delicious cocktails, and a beautiful view there from the patio, Benny.
Yep, convenience is great. Other places, fine. You can go out to the card rooms, but it's 45 minutes or so. Got to find a parking spot in a garage and then walk all the way through the casino to the card room. Not at 7 Mile, right off the 5 freeway in Chula Vista. Get off at E. You're on Bay Boulevard. It's right there within about 45 seconds. You're pulling in another 30 seconds. You're sitting down at a table doing what you were planning on doing. That is playing cards at 7 Mile Casino, just 7 minutes from downtown.
Okay, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
New favorite giveaway for the Major League Baseball season.
You know, Padres really did a great job this year with their giveaways, but this is incredible. The Texas Rangers will be giving away replica blood-stained Nolan Ryan jerseys on May 29th against the Royals. Remember the fight to end all fights, wrapping
One
up
of my favorite pictures in sports history.
Robin uppercut, the blood coming from his chin, I think from the headbutt of Robin Ventura. Cut his lip, and then there's blood all over the jersey. They're giving away replicas. It looks so badass. Now, we know the Texas Rangers manager. Would it be a pain in the ass? Hey, can you grab me one, please? Because I'm going to need one. It looks so good.
You would ask the manager of the Texas Rangers to pull aside
I wouldn't.
One of their giveaways.
You just said it. After hearing you say it, I just realized that is probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
What do you think he is? San Diego's concierge?
I know.
Texas's concierge?
I texted him yesterday because I missed his birthday. Paulie, of course, kept it and hoarded it to himself.
Oh, that is...
Which is I was going to wait till after the show to have a talk with you.
I don't think you're obligated to let everybody else know that you know it's someone else's birthday.
I just assumed if you were his friend, you would have known. I know when my friend's birthdays are.
I know only the birthdays that my phone tells me.
Paulie hoarded Skip's birthday for himself and texted Skip. Right? What I miss?
I mean, hoarding it for myself.
You hoarded it.
I saw that it was his birthday and I sent him a text message. I didn't know I needed to run that by you.
You hoarded it from me, knowing how I feel about him. You hoarded it for yourself.
I would have
And
thought
then-
that's a very special day on your calendar. You should have known.
When is it again? Because I'm going to add it now.
Putting it on.
Because I was a few days
Yearly
late.
reminder. You want to set the reminder for a few days ahead so you have
Yeah.
time to get a gift.
No, I don't need to give him a gift, just a
Okay.
text. So I texted.
Paulie, did you get him anything? Send some flowers or anything?
No,
I texted him
said, I hope you're
yesterday.
having a great day. Look
I
forward
said,
to seeing you.
I missed your birthday. What an S head. Happy birthday. He goes, I was wondering when you were going to text. He said, just kidding. I'm 46 years old. I honestly don't care. Thank you, though.
February 3rd.
It's February 3rd. Okay. I can put that, you know how that's my special week?
Yeah.
Because of my radio anniversary, my anniversary, the day my son was born. Now, Skip Schumacher's
It's even more
birthday.
special.
This is unbelievable. That week for me is just everything. All right. I'm going to add it. And
I guess that's my bad.
Thank you.
I
No,
apologize.
I think you're well within your rights to hoard anyone's birthday that you know it's coming up and they don't.
I don't think so. Could have put us on a group text. Hey, happy birthday. Then I could have chimed in.
Oh,
yes, happy
you could have
birthday.
done that, Paulie.
Which is an elite
You
move.
still would have gotten credit for going first.
Yeah, you get the you get the credit.
Oh, I was just about to text you the same thing.
Yeah, oh, happy
even
birthday,
though
bro.
I had no idea it was his birthday.
All right, let's make a new rule. Show rule. Any of our guests that we love, we
Birthday,
do
group
birthdays,
text.
group text. We'll do it together.
All right.
When's Eno's birthday? I have no idea.
No idea. Need to find out.
So we've just had the news that the Padres were showing interest in Zach Gallen. Now, this isn't an official interest, but do you see David Schoenfield from ESPN threw out some trade proposals that he thought made sense going into spring training over the weekend, and he thought the Padres should be pursuing first baseman Christian Walker from the Houston Astros, and he proposed helping the Astros with their bullpen by sending Bradley Rodriguez to Houston, and the Padres would get some cash in the deal to offset the $20 million salary for Christian Walker this season.
$20 million. They're going to need some bullpen help a little bit more than maybe they thought they would. Reports out of camp this morning is that it's odd, man. Josh Hader had a capsule issue in his throwing shoulder. Apparently, nothing was done in the offseason. Like, it wasn't addressed per se. They said he's at camp and he's here. We're not sure when he's going to start throwing or doing anything. So it's not like they're going to need some bullpen help right now, sooner than later. You miss Hader for an extended length of time. That's a big loss.
Now, AJ doesn't want to trade away from his strength, which is the bullpen, but Brad Glay is a bit of a lottery ticket still.
Yeah.
Well, a great arm, but unproven for the most part on the big league level.
Yep.
Now, Christian
Walker's
Walker's
also not good. So that's the other thing.
Not good, though, is still 27
Tell us
home
how you
runs.
really feel.
Fair. I mean,
3-time Gold Glover at first base. Yes, he had a down season. His WRC plus was just under 100, so below average offensively. That's still 27 home runs.
he hit 27 bombs. His OBP was worse.
Not good.
Not good at all. He mashes against the San Diego Padres. That's one thing I do know. That guy, and you know who else he crushes against? The LA Dodgers. Nobody owns the LA Dodgers more than Christian Walker. Okay, I'm pulling the trigger on it. It's so decreed. Somebody look up his numbers against the LA Dodgers. It's insane. I bet he's hitting 500.
Well, I mean, out of the time with the Arizona Diamondbacks
it doesn't matter.
to
There's still
face all of them.
Plenty of guys that are playing the division
And
that don't do
get
that.
well. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he is like it's like next
I
level.
was intrigued when I saw that proposal by David Schoenfield.
Well, because
I was intrigued.
Padre Bot said Brad Glay is a $30 million closer in 3 years. Walker's going to be in a walker. So that's
All right, what do you want? His numbers against the Dodgers, his slash line, 258, 567.
81 hits, 29 homers, 29 homers against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
In 93 games.
All right, let's save some time for Sammy Levitt because we got our first spring training Sammy and our final segment coming up next. Take our last time out and then return to the Peoria Sports Complex when Ben Woods comes back on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
That is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
All right, for all of us in San Diego who wish we were out in Peoria, Arizona right now for the start of spring training, we've got spring training Sammy standing by, and we will head out to Peoria for the first time right after our last check of traffic here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center. Injured? Demand justice. Demand Jurowitz. 855GetRoss.com. Here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Might want to avoid that northbound 15 this morning, guys. Some police activity right before Miramar Way. They are diverting traffic off. So, give yourself extra time. Be prepared for that traffic diversion. Northbound 15 before Miramar Way. Again, this is all due to some police activity. Southbound 15 near the 163, a collision involving several vehicles. It's mostly in the center divide. Also, westbound 8 near Waring Road. We have reports of a crash involving a motorcycle. Appears to be in the center divide. I'm Kelly Danick. Oops, and I got a spot to read here. Heads up, San Diego. The next long weekend is coming up. Get road ready now. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Get you in and out fast. No appointment needed. Real pros check lights, fluids, and tires with any oil change. Locations and coupons at SoCalOilChange.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change. I'm Kelly Danick. With Ben and Wood, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Well, a mess on our roadways, but Sammy navigated the Arizona deserts safely to arrive in Peoria, Arizona, and he will be joining us each morning throughout spring training, courtesy of David P. Shapiro criminal defense attorneys, helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. Now, hopefully you won't need David P. Shapiro because you were posting all those images while driving to Arizona, Sammy.
Well, I was posting them while pulled over or eating lunch. Of course, I very safely post to social media.
We were wondering this morning. We were worried about our guy. Now you're out there, man. You're back. You were probably excited to go. and get out there. Now that you're out there, you're back there at the tables and some press conferences and stuff going on. Are you ready to come home yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I love Peoria, Arizona. Any day in Peoria is a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun has come out. It's not too hot. I've got my brand new Viore pullover on.
You look great.
Stephen Wood's life could not be better here in Peoria. So it's a great day to be here.
Will you wait for us to go to Mr. Chompy's before, because I don't want you to burn yourself out. And then you're like, no, I want to go to lunch with you guys, but I don't want to go there because that's where we want to go.
I will wait to go to Mr. Chompy's until you guys get here.
Right.
I got to tell you, I got to lock it in from a dietary standpoint. This spring training, we are locked in. I'm joining the gym, so no Mr. Chompy's for me. In fact, I told Kevin Acey and AJ Cassavell in the media room where we have the coffee and the snacks and the Oreos and all kinds of stuff and the sodas. I told them, if you see me touch this, take me out.
What?
Take me out.
What do you
hit me?
Accountability. Sammy.
Yeah, but
it's
what
accountability.
So
I said, I'm not touching this.
Are you?
Don't let me touch this.
What are you up right now? Poundage.
Well, that's between
you and yourself.
Me and myself.
You in the mirror. All right. What are you trying to? What are you trying to draw?
No. I'm in a good place.
You just try not to gain when you're there.
I'm trying to. Baseball season in general and spring training. I get out of the ballpark very, very late. I've been known to make a fast food stop every now and then on my way home. You get hungry, I get home, I snack. So I'm trying to keep it together here this season.
Good luck.
So it's going to start day one here in Peoria.
All right, let's get to some Padres news. And I think day one, something interesting has already happened at Padres camp. Last few seasons under Mike Schilt and even Bob Melvin before him, both managers weren't really that fond on having their assistant coaches being represented in front of the media. Yet this morning, chance to talk to both Steven Souza Jr., the new hitting coach, and Randy Knorr, the new bench coach. Now, will that be a regular thing? I don't know, but something notable and different under Craig Stammen. What did you kind of learn from two of the new Padres coaches, Sammy?
Yeah, I think in my time here at spring training, that's a first for me. Now, today was a little bit different because the clubhouse isn't open until tomorrow. So we'll get into that stuff tomorrow with the players. But you're right in that today it was Craig Stammen and then Randy Knorr, new bench coach, and Steven Souza Jr., the new hitting coach. And you're right. In my memory, that's the first time that I can remember those guys, coaches like that, talking to the media here on day one. So it was great to hear from those guys. I'll give you just a few points on those guys. Randy Knorr, somebody who has been around baseball a long, long time, played the game, has been a bench coach before, spent a long time with the Nationals organization. And the thing that stood out to me from Randy Knorr was simply, he said, look, my job is to help Craig Stammen be the best manager he can be. And what's interesting about Randy's relationship to Craig is Randy saw Craig come up as a player and has that perspective on him and was very impressed by Craig as a player and a person back in the day. And, clearly provides a more veteran coaching presence to a first-year manager who is in that seat. So I would imagine that will be very helpful to Craig Stammen, not just during the season, but even here at spring training and running a spring training, and Randy Knorr touched on that. Steven Souza Jr. talked after Randy Knorr. He got asked about, some of the slug that I think we all felt was left on the table last year, and he said that was fair to say. And look, he didn't come out and say, hey, we have got to be just the team that hits home runs and slugs out of our mind. He said, look, I don't want to limit this roster to being one type of team. He talked about controlling the zone, Petco Park hitting, having different clubs in hitters' bags, depending on the situation, depending on the environment, but did acknowledge that this is a team that has a lot of talent and some future Hall of Famers potentially in that clubhouse, and said it was fair to say that, there was slug left on the table last year. So obviously day one, and so we'll see how it all goes as the season rolls along. But good to hear from both Randy Knorr and Steven Souza Jr. for sure.
Talking to spring training, Sammy out there live in Peoria right now. What's the run of show for the rest of the day today?
Yeah, it's actually a little bit different today. We have a number of bullpens going on, but actually later in the day, starting in the early afternoon. So I will be here back here in the afternoon. We've got, I'll tell you, we've got Pivetta throwing a pen, Miller, Matsui, Hart, Musgrove, Morgan, Jacob, Acosta, King, JP Sears, a number of other minor league guys that are throwing pens today. So if I can interest Padres fans in Mason Miller throwing a baseball, video of that coming up this afternoon, which I think is very appealing, then we'll have that later this afternoon. But that should be about it. Just some pens later in the day. And then it sounds like tomorrow they'll probably kick it into a little bit of a higher gear. But this is a pretty low-key day one with pens later.
Based on who's throwing pens today, can we project who will be the opening day starter?
You could try.
Possibly for the San Diego Padres.
That's kind of a classic first day of spring training question, which nobody asked Craig Stammen today. I will also say, I know I mentioned Mason Miller, obviously, but seeing Joe Musgrove here and throwing a pen today, that is certainly one of the things that I'm looking forward to here at spring training, seeing Joe back in a competitive environment. That was something that Craig Stammen was asked about, Joe's progression this spring training. And I don't know if I'd say it sounds like they're going to be careful with him, but they're certainly going to be mindful of the fact that he is working his way back. And we also got encouraging updates on Jason Adam. I mean, he's throwing bullpens already.
Man.
Now,
Crazy.
Ultimately, what that means as far as his timeline, I don't know. And we'll find more of that out as we talk to Jason and spring training rolls along. But obviously, it's really, really good news the sooner he gets back. So that's great news to hear on Jason Adam. And again, just today, we'll see guys throw bullpens, and certainly seeing a guy in Joe Musgrove get out there and be back in a Padre uniform throwing a ball. That'll be a great thing to see.
First chat with spring training Sammy, courtesy of David P. Shapiro, and you can catch him on all shows all month long with the best Padres coverage you're going to get here in San Diego. Now, I want to ask you, 1 month ago, we were at Padres fantasy camp, and they were doing a lot of construction around the back patio where you're currently sitting. Have they finished the construction, and how does it look? What's new out there, Sammy?
You know what? I have not. I see exactly what you're talking about. I've not walked to that side of the complex yet. Well, not that side of the complex. I haven't walked around the bullpens, but I am going to get some photos and video of it in just a little bit. I'll tell you what I can see so far. There's new turf laid out in parts of the complex. Again, I haven't gone over there yet, but in the area, if you've been here, you know the area between the bullpens and the walkway to some of the fields there's a little grassy area where guys have to walk through, and that is newly remodeled. There's turf down. They've got a wall there now where I think guys can throw plyo balls again. So I'm going to get some video of that, but there have certainly been, just from in my hour plus here, some nice little improvements made to the complex. Even right here, as I'm just looking here at the batting cages, it used to just be netting along here. Now they've actually got some garage doors that are going up and down, and I'm actually noticing that in real time that's new. So there's quite a few improvements here since last spring training, and I'll get to it as the day goes along, and be sure to put out some photos and video of some of the capital improvements here in Peoria.
Now, Benny, when we first started with Sammy on the air, you used to give him homework every day. Do you remember that?
That's right.
Give
homework
him
assignments.
Homework assignments. Do you have one for young Samuel Levitt today?
I think homework is only when you feel like the student maybe needs some direction.
So
right now, I think Sammy's okay on his own. If he starts falling behind in class, then maybe we'll assign him some projects.
How about let's wait for the full squad to report, and then I like when you guys give Sammy the daily. Hey, we would love to know more about this person.
Yes.
Go out and chat with
the
them.
Clubhouse is closed today. You can't really talk to anybody, but the homework assignment is get some fresh video of the new complex. Paulie just posted some drone footage that the Padres put up that showed that area you were talking about with the new Padres logo. The plyo wall that's right there behind the bullpens between
there it is.
The walkway and the field. It's pretty cool. Yeah, just some nice little upgrades. They've been upgrading that place since it opened, I think, in 1994, adding to the building, adding to the clubhouse, adding to the gym area, the fields. It's just been kind of like Petco Park, constantly improving and refreshing it over the years.
Get better with time.
I have just one homework assignment for you, Sammy. It's to stay away from those chewy granola bars that I eat 75,000 of when I'm out there at fantasy camp. So stay away from those.
That's not fantasy camp. You're not supposed to take those.
No, I just said. Well, he's got snacks though. They have snacks provided.
They have snacks in the media room.
Yeah.
But he's going to avoid.
He's
He has
that's
Kevin
what I'm
AC
saying.
and AJ
Avoid
Castle
those because
slapping his hand away if they see it.
it's nice. You have a little accountability partners
Well,
out there.
and look, if there's somebody that can hold me accountable, it's Kevin AC, because I'm going to tell you, Kevin's in great shape. He does not eat any of that stuff typically, from what I can tell. So he'll keep me in line, I'm sure. I will just encourage people while I'm on here to, if you're just a radio listener, be sure to follow 97.3 The Fan social media, 97.3 The Fan SD on X, same thing on, or it's 97.3 The Fan on Instagram and Facebook. And you guys know this. I think if there's one thing that we do extremely well here at spring training is that we give you a ton of video content. And quite frankly, you're going to get video content from me and the station that you're just not going to see anywhere else. My goal here, beyond doing the radio hits with you guys and the reporting and gathering information and all that kind of stuff, my goal here is to quite simply be the eyes and ears of the fans that can't be here. And I think that's especially important in the early days of spring training. So be sure to follow us on social media so you get all that good stuff.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
We'll
Have
talk to you
fun.
tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Love
Hey,
Sammy.
Sammy.
Spring training, Sammy. Going to be with us every single day.
Just got a text from my buddy Trav, and he goes, "Spring training, Sammy is my favorite, hands down. Just loves it. It just means we're there. We are there."
Got to imagine the other beat writers hate Kevin AC because
Why?
beat writers are notoriously not the most fit group. He's making them all look bad with his good eating habits and staying in shape during baseball season. With all that travel, all the airports, all the press boxes, one of the hardest jobs to stay
Yeah.
fit
whale.
doing all
Be a
baseball
whale.
season long.
Oh.
So difficult.
Whale.
So credit to Kevin for
Well,
that.
I did have to walk across the airport the other day, so that'll
I'll take
justify.
I'll take the chicken Alfredo, please. Room service. Yeah, I'll take the a bread pudding. Yeah, room 366, please. Thank you. Every day, I would pack my workout shoes. They would never leave my thing. The whole
I got to get to the ballpark. I don't have time again.
Can sausage pizza. Can you send me up an extra cheese, please? I mean, it would be Adam would call me and be like, "Bro, I'm worried for you, and I'm worried for Odyssey that we don't have the money, to fund your overeating while you're on the road." It's like, poor Sammy. It's day one. He's already panicked about oh God, it's gonna get bad. That's when you know.
Wrapping things up this hour on 97.3 The Fan, brought to you by GL Pools, the company trusted by thousands of San Diegans to keep their pools sparkling, swim ready, and expertly maintained. Called GL Pools now. Say radio for a free month of service. I saw that our biggest fan, Anthony, was trying to call in, but he did not
Oh, he
make
missed
it in
the
the
time.
10 minutes. I'm sorry, Anthony. Tough. Sometimes you listen on the stream. Makes it a little difficult. But that's it for us today. We will be back tomorrow, 6 a.m. More Sammy, more Padres talk, more Ben and Woods fun. Braden and Frank coming up next from the Bill House Studios. We know how. Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.